Rated M gang in the building. It's been a minute since I've done that, but man, episode 58 of the Rated M podcast, man. And it's the last episode of 2024, man. That shit crazy. We've done a lot
Last
in this
one, bro.
year. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of changes in the beginning of the year. This show was not live. We were just doing it regularly, posting it, and now we're live every week on a consistent basis. And it's a lot of fun doing it that way.
You've come a long way, bro.
Yep, we get to interact with the chat. Chat gets to interact with us. The show
Chat
has
gets to
grown a
roast
lot
you.
every day, and Cam, because Cam be hitting rubber duckies apparently. But man, shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody that be watching the show every week, man. It's a lot of fun. A lot of big things, a lot of changes coming in 2025. I do have an announcement at the end of the year. At the end of the video, the podcast, about what the format's going to be for next year. And boys, Cam, Chris, how y'all feeling, bro?
Feeling good, bro. We just a day removed from Christmas. Hope everybody had a safe and blessed Christmas. Hope you got what you wanted and not Cole, unless your name's Edward.
Crazy work.
No, I hope everybody got what they wanted for Christmas. I hope everybody got what they wanted for Christmas. My Christmas gift was up in Durham. My brother got me NCAA College Football 25, but I can't play it. I can't play it right now because I'm in Charlotte. It's at the Durham, but I'm going up there tomorrow to get my gift. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Other than that, I'm doing good. Hope y'all are doing good as well. And yeah, let's get into these. Let's get into the pod today.
Mo, how was
before we dive into the World's End though? Y'all hear that Goat Moss going to Pro Wrestling Noah?
Who?
Goat Moss, bro, the greatest wrestler of all time.
You mean this isn't a joke? Wait, stop. We're not doing this.
Noah?
We're not doing this, bro. We went. Come on. What do you mean?
Oh,
seriously, give my man a Noah.
It's about to be 2025. Can we leave him in 2024?
No.
Why?
No, he come with us forever.
What?
Come on, man.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, this man don't want me on the pod no more. That's what it is.
Oh my lord, my man Omos is going to Noah. Oh my god, he gonna be in there with Mary Fuji. Oh my lord. Oh shit.
You got to carry Marufuji, but you know, it's Omos. Nobody can keep up.
Stop, bro. Omos in a dojo doesn't sound right.
It's a good thing my wrestling subscription gonna be rolling over next year, because that's an easy way right there. You watch pro wrestling. I know Omos is going to Noah. Oh my lord. I didn't know that.
So yeah, Chris, someone asked Omos or Edward, bro.
Listen, bro, this isn't even disputable anymore, bro. My beef with Omos lies within the ring. Edward is a whole different story, bro. So I'm a big Omos, bro.
Wow.
For the simple fact that if I can get him on my side, we can tag team this motherfucker.
We can tag team. We can get him on your side.
He's not because like just think about it. He's not gonna get any heat. He's not on the show. He's not gonna lose his spot. He'll be all right.
This is crazy, but
that is true. He ain't gonna lose a spot. It's hard to lose your spot when you ain't on TV anyway. That is true. All right, let's
give Triple H Booker of the Year for that. Not booking Omos, Booker of the Year.
He's not getting that. He just spoiler alert. He's not getting that. He not getting that.
Neither member of DX is for me. I know who's getting it for me. Nah, he's not getting it.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
The Dutlock boys are getting my Booker of the Year, so they get this. Who's getting it?
Man, don't nobody watch that. No, let me stop.
Let me stop. Let me stop. Let's get into World's End predictions. World's End is this Saturday live from the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. Live from the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. I know on paper it says 7 matches, but the show's going to have 9 matches because we got the two C2 semifinals. Because we got the semifinals and the finals of the C2. So we're going to have 9. So we're going to have about 9 or 10 matches here on the show, which is fine. I hope this pay-per-view is a lot better than last year's World's End. I hope this is a lot better than last year's show. Because last year's show wasn't done. That shit was ass. But
last year's show pushed me away from AEW.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
How dare you give Adam Copeland the fucking TNT title and then take it away? How dare you do that?
You said his name right.
I waited 12 years, motherfuckers, and that's how y'all did. All right, you know what?
But no, let's get into it. Let's get the world's in. Chris, you got the card pulled up, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right.
And speaking of the C2, we have our two semifinals matches. The first one being Kazuchika Okada versus Ricochet.
Okay. Okay. I have Okada. My prediction is Okada. I think Okada's winning this. But with the way that Ricochet has been booked and they're clearly going heel with him, I could see him winning here and then cheating to win in the finals. But I got I could see
What?
I could see him winning here. I could see Ricochet winning here and then going to the finals and cheating to win the Continental Classic, fully turning him heel. I could see that happening, but I'm gonna go with my gut. I think Okada makes it back to the finals, so I'm going with Okada.
Yeah, my vision is Okada Ospreay in the finals. So only way it can go. So. Hey Cam, I figured out how round robin works now. Took me forever, but I figured it out.
Okay, Unk. I'm gonna go Okada here just because I think Ricochet is kind of ice cold in terms of the live audience. Yo, we gotta stop. You gotta stop. Oh man. So Okada then we all have?
Yeah.
All right. The second semifinals match is Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher.
If it was me, Kyle Fletcher would be winning. If I was in charge, Kyle Fletcher will win this match here, and Kyle Fletcher will win the C2. That would be me. But if that would be me, you make Kyle Fletcher into a motherfucking star. But something tells me Tony Khan really wants to run. Will Ospreay and Okada on his show. So sadly, I have Will Ospreay winning. I think Will Ospreay gets this one back here. I would have saved off on the first Will Ospreay Kyle Fletcher match. I would have done it here, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah.
I would have done a storyline going into this show where Kyle Fletcher, he took out Will Ospreay and everything like that. He turned on him with a screwdriver and shit. Have Will Ospreay come back and have Will Ospreay want to face Kyle Fletcher. Have Will Ospreay go face me in the ring. I have Kyle Fletcher go, man, I don't need to face you, man. Everybody know I'm better than you, man. I ain't gonna face you December 3rd. I'm not gonna face you. And that leads to Will Ospreay going to Tony Khan and Christopher Daniels and whoever and demanding he get put in the C2. All right, fine. Kyle Fletcher don't want to face me. All right, fine. Kyle Fletcher don't want to face me straight up. That's fine. I'll win the C2 and I'll face him that way. I'll win the C2 and I'll beat his ass that way. I'll go through all these people just to get my hands on Kyle Fletcher. That's how I would have done it, personally. But they didn't go that route. So I think Kyle Fletcher loses here, unfortunately. And I think we get Ospreay and Okada in the finals with Ospreay winning. I do not want that. That is not what I want. If it was me, I'd have Kyle Fletcher win. But I don't see Will Ospreay losing twice in a row on pay-per-view. So he's winning here, sadly.
I'm not saying my prediction because I'm gonna throw up.
Oh man,
it's like I'm playing. Let me be professional. Will Ospreay's winning this match. That's it. I'm not giving him no credit.
This is tough for me. On one hand, it should be Kyle Fletcher, but on the other hand, if you've been watching Dynamite lately, Will Ospreay's been taking some L's. He took one to Ricochet on Saturday, and he took one from Darby Allin last week. I wonder, and this is only if we get Okada and Kyle Fletcher in the final. I wonder if they did the draw in the C2 early on so that they can get an actual finish if they go to the finals. I'm gonna go Kyle Fletcher here, bro. I think he needs it more. I think you have a C2 for guys like Kyle Fletcher to really stamp your name of approval on a guy like that. In the ring with Okada, bro. Shebang.
Yeah. There we are.
Next we have MJF versus Adam Cole, baby, for the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
MJF.
Can this shit end, please?
This is
the world's end. Can it just end?
This is one of the worst feuds of the year. This feud is awful. This is an awful feud. One of the worst feuds of the year. I don't know why. Tony Khan decided to go back to this feud. This feud should have. I don't know why he decided to go back to this fucking feud. This feud should have been. This feud should have been over. This feud should have been over. That's just me. This has been one of the worst feuds of the year. Just absolutely terrible. Absolutely garbage shit here. Hopefully, MJF wins and we move on. MJF wins the Dynamite Diamond Ring and we move on. And can we stop doing the Dynamite Diamond Ring, please? Because that's his gimmick. And nobody else wanted the damn ring. That's his gimmick. So just move on.
Yep, MJF. Because if Adam Cole wins the ring, you have to continue the feud. So no, let's not do that.
I hate that the Dynamite Diamond Ring is only like a once a year thing. It should be like a never thing.
Right.
I'm gonna go MJF just so we can be over and done with. And since he's technically the babyface. I mean, let's be real. The man gets cheered still, and people be booing Adam Cole. So MJF's the right one here. Next, we have Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Konosuke Takeshita for the AEW International Championship.
Hold on a second. Say his name. It is not Powerhouse Hobbs. What is his name?
Do I have to pass?
You're black.
You're black.
But it's not in my vocabulary like you.
Okay. You know what? Let me introduce this. But yeah, Konosuke Takeshita defending the AEW, defending the AEW International Championship against Big Nigga Hobbs. That's what we got. That's what we got right there. You gotta say his name, say it right. That ain't Will Hobbs. It ain't Powerhouse Hobbs. It's Will Nigga Hobbs, bro. I wish Caprice Coleman was on Dynamite so Caprice Coleman could call him by his name, Big Nigga Hobbs, when he came up, bro. I would pop so huge. But nah, what's his name? Nah, I got Takeshita retaining. I have Takeshita retaining here.
Lewis on the way, y'all. Lewis on the way.
Yes.
Fine.
Chad is like, you're black.
It's not in my vocabulary, Chad. I do not say it like that. Not
I gotta take it out. I say it too much. I say it too much. But anyway. This is a storyline I ain't been following very much. So
I haven't really been either, and I've been watching the shows.
That's crazy.
They haven't done anything, bro.
They haven't been doing shit to promote this match, really. Like if you pull up the car, you wouldn't know this match was happening.
That's crazy.
The only thing I can think of here is the fact that they were both in the Don Callis family at one point. At least yeah. At least Hobbs was. So there maybe I don't know.
That's the only connection them niggas got.
Right.
So yeah, I guess.
Other than that, I'm gonna go Takeshita. I feel like this is just a match you don't need, but it's a match to get Takeshita on the show. So whatever.
Respect. Can't hate on that.
Next, we have Thunder Rosa taking on Mariah May in a Tijuana street fight for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Another match just been thrown for the fucking together. My lord, it's another match they just threw together.
Hey, this can cook though. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, good.
Thunder Rosa on pay-per-view. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not.
It's been too long. God damn it.
Facts.
I'm mad at it.
Bro, they pushed her. Bro, they pushed Britt Baker harder than her, bro.
Britt Baker, go back to that dentistry. Go stay. Stay at that dentistry. No, I got Mariah May retaining here. I think Mariah May's retaining because I think the obvious play here is Mariah retaining. And for those that don't know, or they're wondering what the fuck is Toni Storm, they're running. What they're doing with Toni Storm is more like an amnesia angle, where like Toni Storm, she doesn't remember her being timeless. So, like, she doesn't remember that she's been in AEW before. But I think this is all a trick. I think this is Toni Storm. I think this is all a trick. I think this is timeless Toni Storm playing Toni Storm. She's going to gain the trust of Mariah May. She's going to gain the trust of Mariah May because Toni Storm does not remember, quote unquote, that she's been in AEW before. So she doesn't remember that Mariah May beat the crap out of her, that she was a protege at one point. So she's going to gain the trust of Mariah May. Then she's going to beat the fuck out of Mariah May like how Mariah May did to her. I think that is clearly the direction they're going here. So I think Toni Storm is winning the title back in Australia. But for now, and I think Jamie Hayter wins it back at 2-0. But for now, I got Mariah May winning. But she's not. But Mariah's not losing that title until either Tony Storm or Jamie Hayter take it. So
Yo, Tony Khan, give Cam the pin because he just cooked for once.
Yeah, bro. I mean, that was free too.
I think no, I'm not. I don't even think that's me cooking. I think that legit might be the storyline there. Because like the storyline in AEW right now is that she's playing as if she doesn't remember that she was in AEW. She's got an amnesia. She's got amnesia right now. Like that's the storyline they're going. Like she doesn't remember she's in AEW. I think it's all a trick. I think Tony Storm is playing. I think it's all a trick. I think it's gonna be revealed that this is timeless Tony Storm playing Tony Storm, and she's gonna gain the trust of Mariah May because she's gonna gain the trust of Mariah May. And she's going to beat the fuck out of Mariah May like Mariah May did to her. And she's going to take the title back in Australia. That's what I think they're going with here. But
I don't know. I don't want to give TK too much benefit of the doubt on that one to keep that one going. But we'll see. We'll see. Mo, who you got for this women's match?
Mariah May. I don't see her losing it now. I think the fact that they just threw the match together, I don't see them just ending this title reign that way. So, and this Tony Storm shit, when I saw that, I'm like, why are they acting like she debuted? But I'm like, oh, okay, this storyline's kind of cooking. I like this. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've watched the last 2 Dynamites. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I might get back into it full time because I'm kind of impressed.
It's crazy what a smaller venue can do for you, bro.
They always have like a strong 2 weeks in a row. This is that third week.
We've seen this movie
that
before.
Third week cooks. They got me.
It's that third week where it's like, all right, bro. It's like, all right, bro. So like the regularly scheduled program.
It's like Tony Khan went on vacation for 2 weeks.
It's always the first 2 weeks that be cooking.
Kenny with the pen.
I will say this, Mo. I'm sorry to shout them out here on your channel, but I will say this: you guys have not seen WrestleOlogy's video on the downfall of AEW. You need to see
channel
because that video is like that. That video was like that. I was very skeptical at first of turning it on because a lot of AEW like criticism and shit from these channels I don't take seriously, but
it's unfair.
So that's a very good video. So. Why is that the
neck? My laptop is dead right now, so I'm trying to get that situated. But I had a fucking nightmare. It was a horrible nightmare. It was fucking terrible. It was Ospreay winning a match, and I woke up after that because I was like, that shit can't happen because he's lost the past 2 weeks. You're losing a Ricochet. You're losing a Ricochet in the big 2024. I can't believe this, man. Losing a Ricochet in big 2024, bro. That is crazy.
That's crazy.
In the main event at a Hammerstein Ballroom. We're in Hammerstein Ballroom in big 2024.
What's wrong with Hammerstein, nigga?
But they don't go. But don't nobody go back there anymore. This ain't 2015.
Nigga, they need to run Hammerstein more often. That crowd was great. He need to run that shit more often.
AEW needs smaller venues. Goddamn it.
Damn. They got to run that 2300 arena.
Lewis, you watching World's End, bro?
Yeah, I'm watching Ospreay's World's End. Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We were in the middle of giving our predictions. If you want to go through yours real quick.
Yeah, sure. Hit me.
All right. So first we got Ricochet and Okada in the semifinals of the C2.
Jesus. Well, I don't see his ugly ass beating Okada.
He shouldn't.
So I'm gonna go Okada.
And then the other one, we have Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher. That's the other semifinal.
That's gonna go to Will.
I'm the only guy who believes in Kyle Fletcher, man. Damn.
I want to believe in Kyle Fletcher too. I don't see Will Ospreay losing twice.
Will Ospreay losing his third pay-per-view in a row?
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Oh,
I want
It's got to be sacrifices.
I want to believe in Big Kyle too, but I don't. I can't see that happening. I do want to believe in Big Kyle Fletcher too. I do, but.
So in theory, then, if Okada and Ospreay is your final, who's coming out on top?
if Okada and Ospreay, who comes out on top? Ospreay.
Ospreay, okay.
Oh, I will say this though. I did find this. Before we go on with the predictions, I found this shit funny as hell. Somebody online after the Okada show said Okada knew better not to flip show. He's like, Okada knew better not to flip show and Benjamin off. He's like, he knew better not to do that because he knew the Hurt business, because he knew the Hurt Syndicate was going to be waiting for his ass in the parking lot. I said, yeah, that's true. He knew better not to do that shit.
Hurt Syndicate is great television.
Hurt Syndicate is great television.
All right, Lewis. Next we got for Lewis, we got MJF versus Adam Cole for the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
You said MJF versus Adam Cole?
Yep.
Yeah, so for that match, I got my Uber Eats or whatever, because I'm not fucking watching that. What the fuck? Why are we I know why we're doing this, but can we not do this? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just let Adam Cole win just to get this shit over with. Cam, you know Adam Cole not winning. They're gonna extend the feud, right?
No, bro, don't talk like that.
Lie. If Adam Cole wins, that doesn't that extend the feud though?
I think MJF wins regardless, but I hope
yeah, you're right.
If they extend the feud regardless, I'm killing somebody.
I'm boycotting everything.
I just want this shit to end.
Bro, if this feud goes into big 2025, I'm going on an Aaron Rodgers type excursion, bro. I'm dropping everything. I'm just gonna go live in the woods for a couple weeks, bro. I can't do it.
Oh my goodness. While we wait for Lewis to come back, I want to get into one point that we don't have to take too long on, but
let's do
it. WWE, man. They're getting more and more money hungry, and I respect it because I'm money hungry myself. But come on, these fools want to make more pay-per-views 2 nights.
Are we talking like just the big 4 or B level?
I believe it's mostly the big 4, but Money in the Bank was talked about.
No,
because Money in the Bank is
no.
I consider Money in the Bank part of the big 5. That's just me. I consider Money.
I do too.
No. We're not doing that, bro. It's imaginary, bro. You can take whatever. Nah, I don't care that they ran for the O2 last year. It's more important than
Survivor Series sometimes. It's more important than Survivor Series. A lot of times. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of times.
Money in the Bank is a big 5. It is a big 5.
To me,
I'm not going for that. No, I'm not going for that.
He said I'm not going for that.
I'm not going for that, bro.
WWE had the big 5 in the 90s. You had Rumble, Mania, King of the Ring, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Money in the Bank is replaced King of the Ring. Money in the Bank is a big 5.
In my opinion. And it's the same time frame too, so that makes sense.
Money in the Bank is a big 5 pay-per-view. The big matches they've done on that show, they did Cena, AJ at Money in the Bank. They did
Cena Punk.
They did Seth Rollins. They did Seth and Roman at Money in the Bank. That is a big 5 pay. That is Money in the Bank. They did the Bloodline Civil War at Money in the Bank.
They view it as a big 5. The way they do the show and how they treat that show, to me, it's even if you don't want to put in like a big 5, right? Let's say I think it's like most of the time it's more important than Survivor Series ever is.
So you think it's more big 4 than Survivor Series is big 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. A lot of times.
I see what you're saying.
Survivor Series has the heritage, the history, and all that, but Money in the Bank, and since its inception, pretty much,
right,
has become more important than Survivor Series.
Yes.
But back to the 2 nights thing. Why? Why?
Yeah, I don't.
I never agreed with SummerSlam being 2 nights personally.
No.
If they were gonna do another pay-per-view that was going to be 2 nights, it should have been the Royal Rumble. That makes logical sense, especially if you want to put more matches on that weekend. That makes more sense. SummerSlam, I don't think you need it. Survivor Series, you damn sure don't need it, especially with the War Games concept. What are we going to do? 1 War Games match each night? No thanks. We're good on that. So Royal Rumble, like, if you want to have 2-3 night shows, that's fine. But adding more 2-night pay-per-views, it takes away the importance of WrestleMania being 2 nights. Because with WrestleMania, you can just throw a bunch of matches on the card. You know what I mean?
Right.
But why with these other shows? I don't get it. I don't understand it.
I agree. Hey, Lewis, welcome back.
Osprey sucks. Testing. Y'all hear me?
Hey,
Yeah,
W new mic.
Yeah, appreciate it. Where the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah. No, this Adam Cole and MJF feud not ending. Cam, you know this.
Well, I better get my tent ready.
Why are we taking this shit in the big 2025? Why?
That shit might go in a big 2026.
Stop.
Oh,
Take his
brother.
mic. Cut his mic.
Take
Sell
his
it.
mic.
Sell it. Did you keep your receipt, bro? Sell it.
Nah, it was a gift.
Bring it back.
It was a gift.
Bring it back.
It was a gift.
Regift it.
The worst thing you could do is give me a live mic.
He said re-gifted. What?
Re-gift it is absolutely insane.
All right, so you got MJF then?
I don't know who I got. Definitely not the fans.
All right, we got
not.
Cam, you say it because I don't want to say it. Hobbs who? What's his name?
Cam just glitched the fuck out.
Yeah, the fans lose, fortunately.
Cam, we got Takeshita versus who?
Big nigga, ha!
Lewis, who you got, bro, for the AEW International Championship?
Yeah, Takeshita. Yeah, he needs to stay champion. Sorry, Hobbs.
It's gotta be.
I'm sorry.
And we were just on Thunder Rosa versus Mariah May in the Tijuana Street Fight for the AEW Women's World Championship.
That is so racist.
Why?
Where is World's End happening?
Orlando.
And we're calling it a Tijuana street fight.
You could just call it a street.
When the challenger is Mexican.
And she gonna lose too.
Yeah.
That Nigerian
to a British woman. You know, Mariah May's winning.
I remember WWE.
Mariah May's winning. I think it's. I thought they were going to keep the belt warm from Jamie Hayter, but I don't know. It seems like they're keeping it warm for Toni Storm again.
Lewis, I think
mad at it.
Lewis, I think what happens is I think Toni wins the belt back in Australia, and I think Toni wins the belt back in Australia, and I think Double or Nothing, Jamie Hayter gets the belt back.
Yes, sir. We here with it.
They're gonna have to get the ball rolling with Jamie Hayter though. They're gonna get that in time.
I think they got time.
Double or Nothing is not until next summer, so it'll be all right.
Yeah,
Next, we got Mercedes Moné versus Chris Statlander for the TBS Championship.
For the love of God, please throw the belt on Chris Statlander.
Yeah.
I think Mercedes is retaining. I got Mercedes retaining here. And if I'm Tony Khan, what I would start doing is I would keep that championship on Mercedes. Call up Athena, the Ring of Honor. And not Athena, not the Ring of Honor. Call up Athena, the AEW television. And start building to Athena and Mercedes at All in Texas.
How long you been mentioning Athena? been
Bro,
mentioning
Athena's
her.
still world champion in Ring of Honor too.
Yeah,
so
bro. I
don't
just seen
know.
somebody mention in the chat. I don't know why she retained at Final Battle against Billy Starks. That's kind of
They're
crazy.
calling her a super senior. Oh my!
I don't know why she retained that either.
What was the point, bro?
The super seniors.
We got Athena
Oh
in
my
Ring of
God.
Honor in Big 2025.
Sick work, actually.
Stop.
This
Sick work.
is
Yeah, one of the best in the world.
This is absolutely ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous as Chris Jericho still being Ring of Honor World Champion, bro. That's crazy.
I agree. That is ridiculous. But
Can I just
Ridiculous as Osprey being praised by Cam, but anyway.
Yeah,
shut up.
fact.
I just want to say one thing. I want to say one thing about that Final Battle show, and then we can carry on to the last match of this show. Tony Khan, why are we promoting Bandito for 3 weeks on AEW Dynamite, and then he shows up on Ring of Honor television and then proceeds to get hurt?
Damn.
What are we doing?
He got concussed. He got fucked up.
And you know what's
insane, bro.
crazy to me, bro? I didn't realize it until watching it back. When the man got hurt, bro, nobody went to check on him. Nobody went to throw up the X. Nobody told him to stop doing what he was doing. Don't proceed with what you're doing, bro. This man was concussed.
What the fuck?
So it really like makes the Ray Phoenix situation stick out that much more if this is what's going on there. But I just had to get that out.
They better than me. Chris Jericho in today's era not getting hit with no big moves from me. We gonna try to be as technical as possible because you old as hell and I'm not risking injury. I'm sorry. We ZSJing it up in this bitch, and if you can't keep up, that's not my problem.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for that at all. I don't blame you for that at all.
This is crazy.
But I'm going Chris Statlander here. I think it's needed. It's a much needed change. Mercedes does not need 2 championships. And then the main event.
Sorry, go ahead. Because I was going to say, if it was me in charge. Because if it was me in charge, if I had to pin, I would start building to Athena and Mercedes and do that at all in Texas and give Athena the win in Texas.
If your plan is to continue Athena being the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, then I don't see a reason to not build up Billy Starks on Dynamite if you're not even going to make her Ring of Honor World Champion.
Right.
I agree.
She's still super young too, right? Like early 20s.
Yeah.
We got our main event. AW World Championship is on the line in a 4-way match. The champion Jon Moxley defends his title against Hangman Adam Page, Orange Cassidy, and the Switchblade Jay White.
Jon Moxley is retaining here. Pretty easy. Moxley's going to retain.
I agree.
Sadly. I don't want him to retain because he's not.
Malik, roll your ankle.
I don't want him to retain. I don't want him to retain because I think Jon Moxley, it's big 2024. He's a world champion. I don't think that's the move, but I think he is going to retain here, Sally. I think he's going to retain. He's not Lewis. Oh, and Lewis, I mentioned this. I want to get your thoughts on this because here's where I think we're going here. I think Moxley retains here. I think at Revolution, they do Darby Allin and Jon Moxley for the AW title. Darby wins the title a year after Sting retired. They do that match at Revolution. Darby Allin wins. Darby Allin wins, and then on Dynamite after Revolution, the BCC laid ass whooping. The BCC laid ass whooping on Darby Allin. They take him out. After Christian Cage cashes in the contract, he wins the world title. And then Darby Allin is running off to go climb Mount Everest. Because he still wants to climb that goddamn mountain. So he still has plans to climb that goddamn
Did Cam
mountain.
just cook again?
Man.
That's what we're going here. I think that's the direction we're going here.
Whoa. If the Death Riders give him an ass whooping, that means they're not done with the title, right? So that means you're banking on a Death Riders and Hurt Syndicate feud. Because that belt is going right to Lashley.
Hey, look here. I would do the Death Riders and Hurt Syndicate first. Fuck it. Fuck it. The Hurt Syndicate are the coolest things in AEW. They're going to. I know you don't want this to happen, but they are going to be points to turn. I would much rather see that than an elite. I would much rather see that than an elite Death Riders feud. Because if Darby don't win this title or if he gets run out, if Lashley don't win it, I think they're doing Death Riders and the elite for the billionth time, which I do not want to see. But I can see them, which I do not want to see, but I can see them doing that. They have the elite. They have the Bucks come back, Kenny come back, all of them, and they try to take control of AEW back from. I don't want that.
So going into Double or Nothing, the main event is most likely looking at Bobby Lashley versus Jon Moxley.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
That's what I would do. That's what I would do if I was in charge.
Let Jon Moxley get his ass fucking beat the whole match. Don't get a punch in either.
No, wait. I'll take that.
Brock Lesnar, that motherfucker.
I'll take that back. I'll take that back.
Brock Lesnar and John Cena SummerSlam, that motherfucker.
I'll take that back. Not Double or Nothing. That might be the all-in main event. I'm saying not Double or Nothing because I'm guessing Double or Nothing. It's going to be Anarchy in the arena. The elite and not the elite, the Hurt Syndicate and the Death Riders. Because they like to do Anarchy in the arena. So
Okada wins and Kenny Omega returns to confront him. It's not bad. But I would agree with this, but the story for storyline's sake, what Ospreay has been trying to tell.
Oh, I will.
I think it kind of makes sense for him to win at World's End.
I will say this though, Matt Thunder, you mentioned a Kenny Omega return. I do think Kenny Omega does return at World's End, but it's not to confront Okada. On Dynamite, Hangman on Dynamite had a promo where Christopher Daniels interrupted, where Chris Daniels was like, Hangman, if you need a friend or whatever, if you need somebody to have your back, I'm here. Hangman was like, I don't need anybody at my back to sign a third. Kenny Omega coming back, and Kenny comes back with I could see Kenny come back and they get Hangman and Kenny back reunited. I could see them doing that. I don't want that, but I could see them doing that personally.
Did we get all of our predictions? I got Mox too.
Yeah, Mox, man. It's a given to me.
All right, so that will be AEW World's End. I will be live if Mo sanctions it on Saturday for the show. So pull up if that's your sort of thing.
Always sanctioned.
I'll be here.
Oh, you pull it up for AEW pay-per-view.
I pull up for WWE pay-per-views.
I'm surprised you pulled up for. No, right. Only until Jade Cargill shows up, or
Oh, as soon as Jade goes on the screen, he's gone. He sees Jade and he's like,
he denies it, bro. But chat be on him, bro. Like every time Lexus King is on screen, he's not on camera.
I'm not what, bro. I love y'all, but y'all not paying.
It's because he's too busy making his gear. That's what he's doing, making his gear.
I don't get paid.
He's too busy being your new Heritage Cup champion.
Yeah.
Can we get rid of that thing?
Just like Eddie Thorpe is too busy in the main event at New Year's Eve.
He can be in the main event all he wants, bro. He is getting whooped, bro.
Yeah, he gonna get his ass kicked. We ain't worried.
Good, I'll be laughing the whole time.
He's gonna take the pin. Trick is gonna pin him, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, Trick is gonna pin him, yeah.
That's the only way that they get the right.
The Trick is stand and deliver, yeah.
Right. But how do you? I was talking about this with chat the other day. How do you extend it till stand and deliver? That's what, like 5 months away. By
saying, I don't know.
Like, do you do Trick and West in the meantime, or am I tripping?
Trick. You can run Trick and Javon. No, the way Javon got Ethan Page going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Would it make sense to do West? Didn't he just lose to Javon?
I don't care about that. Run Wesley and Javon.
It's kind of sick that it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, just roll it. You can extend that. I don't know. You can extend that 2 months.
Right.
You could run Oba and Eddie Thorpe with. The thing is, though, if Eddie Thorpe or in the event Eddie Thorpe gets pinned by Trick, all Oba gotta say is, bro, like, I won my opportunity to have a one-on-one match, and I ain't fucking get that. Trick is just on his little, I need to prove myself that I'm like that. No, you're not like that. I mean, I guess you could do Wes. That's one of the only people that hasn't worked with Trick as NXT champion yet.
Or maybe we get a transfer. Maybe we haven't gotten any like finalization on the transfers.
That is true.
Unless they want to run back Trick and Ridge.
That might be the worst NXT title match I've ever seen.
That's pretty fucking bad.
I'm genuinely trying to think of worse.
In terms of boredom, that was up there with Tommaso Ciampa and Aleister Black and Phoenix. Like that shit.
You hate that match. Why?
That shit is so fucking boring. Go rewatch that fucking match, bro.
I'm going to. As soon as we get out of here, I will.
Nothing fucking happened, bro. That shit was like a 2-match. That Phoenix is a 2-match fucking show, bro. You got
oh my goodness.
You got Gargano and Ricochet, and then I believe that was War Raiders versus Undisputed Era, bro. This shit was fucking trash.
Wasn't that Keith Lee and Dijak too?
No, that was Portland. That's Portland.
Oh my bad.
Bro, you feel about Ciampa and Aleister Black though. I feel about Triple H and Brock Lesnar.
Bro, no, stop. Their Extreme Rules match was not bad, Cam.
The steel cage?
Yeah, it was not bad.
It was all right. Yeah, and the WrestleMania one was all right.
Now Malik overhypes the I think it is the WrestleMania one. That to me,
he said that was his favorite match on the card. I'm like, bro,
bro, CM Punk and Undertaker's right there, pal. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?
But he roasted me for the 2010 Rumble. Like, what is this?
What you get roasted anyway.
I don't know why
That's true.
The night he told me. He was like, yo, I just watched Triple H and Brock Lesnar at Mania 29. That shit good as fuck. I watched it. I was like, I mean, it's a Raw main event, you know? Like it's a Raw main event on a on a pay-per-view, you know?
Yeah, literally. Thank God I didn't like
the match was boring. I'm sorry. The match was boring. It did what it needed to do.
It was all right. It took too long.
Bro. But this is what I was telling you about Triple H in the group chat. Is stories he can cook on. He just half-assed that shit in his later years. Like he just coasted. That's how I feel with the Batista match at 30. What is it, 35?
Yeah.
Boy, that shit was so fucking slow. So fucking slow, bro. It was so, bro. If you remember anything about that match, that's all that happened in the match. If you remember Batista getting absolutely clobbered for like 75% of the match, that's all it was.
Yeah.
I don't like Triple H in his later years. I don't like Triple H.
Bro, Cam, I sent a video. I was like, Triple H, when he it's like a Brock Lesnar thing. When he tries, he cooks. Like he had I sent a compilation of him cooking with Dolph Ziggler on a random episode on Raw. That shit was fire.
That match was great.
His match with Ambrose at Roadblock. That shit was fire. Then we get to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That shit was ass.
I like the Dolph match. I like the Dean match. 2017, I don't like the Seth match at Mania 33.
That shit is boring as fuck.
I don't like the Seth match at Mania.
Do you know why it's boring as fuck? Because Triple H needs asthma pumps. That's why he don't try.
I don't like the Seth and Triple H match at 33. I don't like Triple H and Batista at 35. And then he couldn't go anymore.
The Triple H and Stephanie versus Ronda and Kurt was great.
Fantastic.
Like that was great because he tried. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He tried, but in his later years, well, all right. I'll give him the only match I'll give him a pass on is Curtis Axel. Because what the fuck you want me to do? I can't do nothing.
See, that's why I don't like the nepotism argument people use, because Curtis Axel is proof, like, nigga, you actually gotta be good.
Right.
Because most of these niggas we tax for nepotism, they're actually good.
Ted DiBiase. I'm looking at you, Ted DiBiase.
Exactly, another one. Like, come on, gang.
Triple H and Brock is it's just slow. It's just slow. Like they wrestle, they graps like they're in fucking quicksand. Like they don't know what the fuck to do. I don't understand why Malik
Oh,
hypes up
boy,
Mania
bro.
29 like that. Like, I'm gonna have to watch that match for like a fifth time because he's like, yo, this shit good as fuck. I don't know about good as fuck. It was. I mean, if
It
that
was
was my
hideous.
But he
Raw,
hates 34. That's a crazy word.
He what? He hates 34?
29 is worse. Is fucking worse than 34. I'm sorry.
29. Wait, WrestleMania 29 is worse than WrestleMania 34.
100%.
Well,
29 is god awful. This 29 is one of the worst.
It's terrible.
29 is a
terrible
one match show.
Yeah.
Right.
34 at least had like 3
34,
matches.
Yeah,
I like.
34 has some. Yeah.
Like 3 matches
The-
I can objectively say, okay, those were good matches.
The opening match for the IT title, the mixed tag match
Who
with
is
Kurt and
Blake?
Ronda was all right.
And Charlotte and Asuka was pretty
Mhm.
good, even though I don't
Who
agree
is
with the
Blake?
finish. But
Who is glazing WrestleMania 29?
I don't think he was glazing the show
Who
as a
was
whole.
glazing
He was glazing the Brock Triple H match.
Bro, Brock and Triple H, bro, it's just I don't know how anybody can watch it and just be like, yeah, bro, like Extreme Rules match. I'm like, yeah, dude, like I accept, like that shit is cool, but the match, bro, this shit is so trash. Hey, Matt Thunder, yeah, you're right. Mania 29 didn't have Nicholas win the tag belts, but y'all motherfuckers had Del Rio versus Jack Swagger at a
As a
WrestleMania
world title match. I'm sorry. Dude,
If I get the
for
sign for
10 whole minutes. For
Why?
Bro,
10 minutes.
matter of fact, you know what? Where's my list?
And you know what's the crazy part about it? You know, this is when Jack Swagger was taking everyone's momentum for no fucking reason. He was soloing people in an elimination chamber, and instead of fully committing to Jack Swagger, you just have Del Rio win for no fucking reason. Even though Swagger just comes back out of nowhere and solos everybody. That shit is crazy. Alberto was cooking, but if you remember that time frame, Jack Swagger was just beating everybody for no reason.
Here's a spoiler for a video I'm gonna do later on. So, where I got 29 ranked all time, the 31st best WrestleMania. So it's bottom 10. I got 34 right outside the bottom 10. Right outside the bottom 10.
Right outside the. What do you have it like 11?
I got it 11th worst WrestleMania of all time.
34. So ass.
So I got 9. So I'll stop the list at 34 so I don't spoil the rest. 9's the worst. 11, 2, 27, 4, 32, 7, 2000, 13, 29, then 34.
Yo, so I'm looking at this Mania 29 card, bro.
Shit, dog water.
Who the fuck? I need to know. Besides Vince, who the fuck had the book? And second of all, who the fuck approved this shit? Who the fuck said, yeah, dude, let's do The Shield versus Big Show, Randy, and Sheamus? Like,
you know what's crazy about that match?
Fuck was that?
You know what's crazy? You know, remember that fatal 4-way they did to determine who's gonna face Undertaker at WrestleMania?
That was stupid.
Yeah. They just took the losers out of that match and said, "Okay, hey,
I thought Sheamus should have
way,
won that 4-way, but I digress.
By the way,
that would have been crazy.
That 4-way they did to determine who's facing Undertaker at Mania was stupid. It was stupid, by the way, and I'm glad the writer who pitched that.
Why?
I liked it. It felt like Undertaker.
That's how Shawn got his match. That's how Shawn got his first match.
I felt like Undertaker was a prize. Like for you to say, like, for you to have 4 elite superstars in that time frame to fight over you and be like, yeah, like I want a chance to end the streak. Like it makes the streak that much more important. It makes it,
that's how you know the title is that important.
Makes it feel bigger.
It was literally a game mode in SPR 2011.
I'm glad the writer who pitched
it was a game mode in 2K14.
I'm glad the writer who put that.
Man, take me back.
I don't need to take me back. I got the game right there.
Oh God, when I go home,
got the game right there. I mean, Cam, bro, you had fucking everybody wanting to wrestle Ricochet in the first fucking 2 weeks, and you didn't say shit about that, but you gonna say shit about this? This shit is crazy, bro. You got everybody saying I want to wrestle Ricochet, and then you don't get mad about that.
Crazy,
but let 4 Hall of Famers say, "Oh, I want a chance to defeat the streak." Cam is like, "Oh my God,
Nigga, that story was
Oh my God, you got 4 fucking Hall of Famers saying they want to wrestle Undertaker at WrestleMania. But the moment, with the fucking moment, Leo Rush is like, "Yo, like Ricochet, what's up, bro?" Cam was like, "Oh yeah, scraps, real scraps,
Cinema. No, nigga.
real fucking grass." He said, "Real fucking grass right here. Let's go,
We
baby."
rocking
Bro,
with
Cam
Leo
is the
Rush's
king
big
of
2024.
unusing the bread, bro.
Hey, when Takeshita came out of nowhere and attacked Ricochet, you ain't have a problem. He said, "Real grips, real grip." The moment Sheamus comes out and says, "I want to wrestle Undertaker at Mania 29," that man Cam is like, "Nah, bro, it's not working for me. It's not working for me."
Crazy.
Who asked for Lesnar versus Reigns too? That's crazy. Mo probably. He probably thought Roman was winning. Little did
I didn't
he
want
know.
that match.
Little did he know. Little
I
did
didn't
he
want that
know.
match, right? I didn't want it, right,
Who
bro?
asked
There was
Lesnar
a
versus
part of
Reigns
me.
too? Little did Mo know. I said
There was a part of me. I
every
was like,
Roman
"Oh, this
fan-
could be better."
Every
Nope.
Roman fan thought he was beating Brock. Little did they know.
I was like, "This could be better than
Little did they
31."
know.
Roman's got better, and Brock is Brock. Nope.
What was it, Mo? 8 F5s. What was it?
That's a walk of shame, bro.
I think it was 6 total.
That's,
1 through a table.
That's almost as bad as Cody hitting 9 fucking crossroads. That's almost as bad.
That's what it takes to beat Roman, I guess.
He be doing that to people not Roman Reigns, though. That's the thing.
When he was hitting that shit on Logan Paul, I'm like, my nigga, what are you
Like, what are
doing,
we
bro?
doing, bro?
It took 3 to beat KO. 3.
Yeah,
He
he
only
did
needs-
the trifecta.
That crossroads is weak as fuck. Roman was right.
Roman Reigns
This
said
don't
it.
beat nobody.
He said this shit beat no. I thought he was lying. That shit is true. It beat
That boy
nobody.
don't lie.
It beat nobody.
That shit
God,
is
man.
true.
Let's get on with this award show, man.
Let's do
All
it, bro.
Y'all ready? All right. Not WWE. Pro Wrestling 2024. It's been a good year. I'm not gonna lie. Overall,
It's been solid.
year-end award.
Who the fuck approved Mark Henry and Ryback? What the fuck? Let me get off.
Yeah,
this.
that was terrible.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Chris,
That
you
shit
remember
was
that? You remember Mark Henry versus Ryback?
Yeah, didn't the match end with Ryback getting squished?
Yep, Ryback lost.
Henry fell on top of him. Oh my God.
One of the worst WrestleMania matches of all time, for sure.
It was a match.
But,
it was definitely a match in WrestleMania history.
They locked up.
It was one of the matches.
It was one of the matches, bro. That's the best
That
I
was
can give.
when Mark Henry was cold as hell. No, the fuck it wasn't.
Wait, what did they say?
That was when
2013.
That was when he was getting to asthma pump territory, and then
Yeah,
2 years later he's losing to Neville.
Crazy. Nah,
He lost his hair 2 years later.
He got good in like June of that year.
That was around the time he was doing that
ruined it.
thing with Cena, right?
Yep, and then they just killed that right away.
They killed that, and then they had him do a brawl with Brock, and he got his ass beat.
Yeah, I remember that. Was that on the old school Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I remember that. I remember that vividly. Yeah.
Hey, look here. On the side note, though, the Mark Henry John Cena match at Money in the Bank is great. That is a great. I love that match.
It is a really good match.
I thought Mark Henry should have won.
It's not crazy. That's not crazy.
But in hindsight, Daniel Bryan actually no, Mark Henry should have won.
I could see why Mark would win if you want to, give him that thank you for your service type of reign. But
Hall of Pain.
all right, let's do this. Let's do the awards. We'll start with Men's Wrestler of the Year. Is this unanimous? Is this unanimous?
No, it's not. Our Men's Wrestler of the Year is no, it's not. My Men's Wrestler of the Year is William. No, let me stop. Let me stop. I'm joking. Nah, as much as I love the guy, I couldn't give it to him. As much as I love the guy, I couldn't give it to him. Although I do think he's had the best. I do think his matches have been some of the best of the year. I can't give it to him. Sadly, I can't give it to him.
I ain't gonna lie. He has an argument. All troll aside.
Wrestler of the Year for me, I have Wrestler of the Year for me. I have Cody Rhodes. Swerve Strickland, if you would have had a longer reign with the AEW title, meaning if they would have put the shit back on Worlds in like they fucking should have done.
Exactly.
Moxley, if they would have put the championship back on you at Worlds in, you would be my vote. But you have that short reign with the AEW title. So and then once you drop that title, you really haven't done a whole hell of a lot. So Cody. I got it. I love you, Swerve. I do, but I got to give it to Cody. I got Cody Rhodes. I think is the wrestler of the year this year.
Who wants next?
Khris.
I might get some death stares. It's not unanimous. I know who I'm not gonna get a death stare from, and that's Lewis. But my wrestler of the year is the ring general, Gunther.
Talk to them.
Let me hear that. I want to hear that.
Talk to him. I'm with you on that one. That was mine. Talk to
Bro.
him.
Now you had the match at Mania, of course, but the time in between him losing the Intercontinental title and the time when him winning the World Heavyweight Championship, he was still relevant, bro. It was like a lot of people get lost in the shuffle, trying to get back to where they were, trying to do something else. Gunther stayed relevant. He had some banger matches, telling some good stories in the King of the Ring. He won King of the Ring. He eventually lost to Cody Rhodes over the summer, but it's Cody Rhodes. So as someone who's found a way to stay relevant even without like having gold around his waist, Gunther's been entertaining as hell on the mic. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Lewis, you want to add on to that? Because you said that was your pick too.
Yeah, my 2024 Wrestler of the Year is also Gunther. When you think about him losing at WrestleMania, it's usually tough for guys to rebound or go any higher. Gunther rebounded by putting together arguably the most dominant King of the Ring run we've ever seen. He had submissions in every single win aside from Randy Orton. I forgot who did he face in the first round. Who did he face in the first round? Oh, he tapped out Sheamus.
Yeah.
He swept the trilogy with Sheamus. Tapped out Kofi Kingston. Put Jey Uso to sleep. And then after that, put together the greatest finals we've ever seen in a King of the Ring. And with this year, with Gunther and Randy, the way how they ended at King of the Ring, put together arguably the most anticipated rematch of the year, aside from Cody and Roman, obviously. So that was one of the most anticipated rematches. And if we go look at his world title win at SummerSlam, obviously one of the best title wins of the year, especially how it happened. And he's just been putting on great matches. Usually it's the same shit with Gunther, whenever he's on a card, he's putting together matches. But what's different about this reign, though, opposed to the Intercontinental Championship reign, is this is the most character work Gunther has shown as World Heavyweight Champion. Because of him being World Heavyweight Champion, it's kind of been affecting everyone around him. He's put Ludwig in a light where he's pushing Ludwig. So him being the ring general means whoever's rolling with him also got to be at their best. And him being World Heavyweight Champion is pushing Ludwig into the mid-card scene a lot more and to get more shine. So he's elevating other people. And his character work, him being a little bit afraid of Sammy and then overcoming Sammy, and then him losing to Cody, that shouldn't mean nothing to me. Cody don't wear the ring anyway. But him losing to Cody and having his confidence struck again and then regaining it by soloing Damian Priest and Finn Balor, this is the best character work he's shown since he's been in WWE. Obviously, match after match to match, he's still the best wrestler in the company, far and away, in my opinion.
Easily the best wrestler in the fucking company.
He's easily the best wrestler in the company. So, and on top of that, like I said, arguably the most dominant King of the Ring run ever. The only person I would say is next to Gunther, or you can even say is better than Gunther, I won't be mad at it, is Brock Lesnar in 2002. That is crazy. That is crazy. We won that war, by the way. We won that
Once
war.
that one girl said, go off, King. Yep, we won. We won.
But yeah, sorry for my yep session, but yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, the only person that's up there with Gunther's King of the Ring run was Brock Lesnar in 2002. That's it. That's the only other person that's up there. But when you put together arguably the most dominant King of the Ring finals, when you put together the most dominant King of the Ring run, and then the greatest King of the Ring finals we've ever seen, and then you win the World Championship, and you know, I believe he was also the first guy to main event to have the world title main event with the Universal Champion on the same card too. He did that with Bash in Berlin. So
Oh yeah.
so when you take that into account, I mean, Himothy. You feel me?
Fuck this.
Very good argument.
I'm gonna hate on this right here. I'm gonna hate on this right here. The best King of the Ring finals of all time is not saying much because most of the King of the Ring finals been some doo doo.
Man, give that nigga
words.
credit. Give that nigga credit.
They've
God damn
been
it.
doo doo.
You Osprey stand. No, I'm playing.
Jeez.
Bro, don't be mad because Osprey would lose to fucking Rey Mysterio in the first round. Fuck out of here.
Wow.
That
It's
is
2024. Anyway. Yeah, good arguments for Gunther.
Oh, and he's
Gunther was
defending the
not
belt
even-
more than Cody. I mean, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, Gunther wasn't even in my mind, but he really should have been. I think accomplishments wise, he's up there. Match wise, I mean, what the fuck do I have to say about Gunther match wise? For me, my wrestler of the year was pretty solidified in April. Just to be honest, Cody Rhodes, obviously, like the man went on a generational run from January to April. Generational. This man had the biggest fan revolt since Daniel Bryan in 2014.
yes.
Like this motherfucker was so popular that he won back to like I want people to understand this. Back-to-back Rumbles as a baby face in this day and age, winning back-to-back Rumbles and not getting booed. People saw the potential of the biggest match that we have left, the biggest dream match that we have left. And they said, nope, fuck that. We want Cody Rhodes to win the world title. You know how popular you got to be?
I don't blame them. They ain't want to ask Mania main event, which is what Rock and Roman Reigns would have been. That's what Rock.
You know what's funny?
That match will be ass.
I forgot to text y'all. I went back to episode 12, the first live episode we ever did of the podcast, which was the same night that segment of Not at WrestleMania, that very same segment. The 10-minute rant to start this show from Cam is one of the greatest rants in wrestling YouTube history.
Oh my lord! I didn't even realize
that shit was. I'm listening to it because I got it in my ear. I'm listening to it, and I'm walking through Target. Cam says something, and I start dying with laughter. People just looking at me. I'm like, he said something like Rock broke every bone in his body at 29. That shit had me.
Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? Go back and watch the Mania 29 match. That nigga broke every bone.
I don't want to go back and watch.
No,
it's pretty fucking bad.
He had like a broken hip, a broken pelvis, had like some private parts. That nigga broke every bone in his body. Y'all think
I don't know how he broke every bone. The match was just my Via South AA, my Via South AA, my Via South AA, another AA. Oh, counter, my Via South.
That's why I hate that match.
Was, bro. That's all the match.
Yeah, that's a mid-ass match.
Match sucked.
Anyway, back to Cody. And the fact that even if you include like business-wise, wrestling's probably the hottest it's been in years. And the fact that we see a guy like Cody Rhodes being top 5 in merch sales, not just with wrestlers, but all athletes. You're the face of that now. You're the face of what is the hottest wrestling period we've had in a long time. I gotta give you flowers for that. Now, as for the title reign, I think the rivalries have not been to the standard that they should have been. I don't think the booking has done him the favor for that. But the matches have mostly been great. I think the only bad one I could really say was Solo at SummerSlam. To be honest, and I guess Saturday Night's main event as well. I wouldn't say that's a bad match, but it was mid. But the matches mostly deliver. The feuds could be better, but the Kevin Owens feud has been great. So, and he's been the quarterback. So, I got to give him his flowers for that.
I'm not mad at it, bro.
But Gunther's a good answer now that I think about it.
All right, what we got next?
Shout out to Swerve too. Next
Best
category we have is Women's Wrestler of the Year, and I'm not gonna lie.
Step a fucking side. I got this shit.
Yeah, real quick before you say it, can we agree this is unanimous?
I hope it is. Cam?
If she would have stayed around longer, for me it would be Toni Storm. But it's Roxanne.
I agree with that.
The
Okay,
best women's
It's
wrestler on earth has claimed to be the best pure wrestler on earth, and it is Roxanne Perez. She has been the most dominant champion since she has won the title at Stand and Deliver. And match for match, when it comes to all the champions, she has arguably been the best. Nobody, and I mean no champion in professional wrestling right now, maybe other than Toni Storm, has to actually, I would say Roxanne has it worse than fucking Toni Storm because Roxanne's working in developmental.
Right.
Nobody has been able to, out of all the champions, take the task of leading the charge, and not only leading the charge, but being forced to do groundbreaking work and to have good matches night in and night out with fresh new superstars that don't know a lick about wrestling. She's doing this with a roster that, with people coming out of fucking college because they don't know what to do with their damn life. She's doing it with people that are green as fuck. She's doing it with vets. She's doing it with everybody consistently night in and night out. She's a huge reason, and you can even say main reason why the women have been main eventing shows, why the women have been the main focal point in NXT. She is a huge
the reason. Ain't no main reason. She is the reason.
She is a huge reason why we have superstars like Julia, like Stephanie Vaquer, like Zarya, like Jordan Grace, all wanting to come to NXT because she has built that foundation. And we're talking about we're talking about when she's champion, same time as Oba Femi, and she's still having, and like now because of her, they're main eventing shows because they're realizing Trick ain't shit. So now they're having her main event shows and having, and everything being centered around her main eventing and being big money matches because what Roxanne has been able to do with this championship, with this roster. Before Stephanie, Julia, and Zarya came to NXT and went on NXT television, she was still doing the same damn thing with a weaker roster. She put together a decent match with Jada being injured. Like she put together a good match, a great match with Jordan Grace. Like the level of difficulty that she has been asked to do with this roster before those three women came along was crazy. And she's still elevating people night in and night out just based off of her presence of her championship reign. There's nobody, and I mean nobody, on the level of Roxanne Perez. In my opinion, she is the best women's wrestler in WWE. Overall package, overall looking, like right now, there's nobody better. Bianca's not better than her right now. Now, if we're just talking overall, different story. As of right now, nobody's better than Roxanne in the entire company. Nobody has had a better match-to-match stretch in 2024. Nobody's been a better champion. Nobody has better character work. Nobody has done more elevation. Like Roxanne in 2024 has been far and away the best women's wrestler on the planet.
You sat there and said she put together good matches with Jordan Grace. That's a slight on Jordan Grace or something. My God, Jesus. Listen, are we respecting Jordan Grace?
I love Jordan Grace.
Okay, all right.
I love Jordan Grace.
I was just bullshitting, by the way. I know you ain't beat. I was just bullshitting.
I love Jordan Grace. I will say though, EO's great too. EO's great.
Facts.
EO, I think I love as much as I love Roxanne
What
Perez.
about Liv Morgan? What about her?
I was just about to say it, bro. What about her exactly?
As much
She's not the answer. She won't be the answer. And if you disagree, eat a Frank.
as much as I love Roxanne Perez, actually, I take that back. As much as I love Roxanne Perez, as much as I love, she is my vote for female wrestling. I'm not arguing that, but I think she's the third best female wrestler in the States. I think it's EO. I think it's Mercedes, EO, and then Roxanne. That's just me. But I don't hate Roxanne. But I love Roxanne.
Ew.
When I
I think
said
I said
that,
mid stadies, bro. No,
Are you talking about just overall? We're not
If
even.
we talking graps, that's not crazy.
That's not crazy. We talk about big 2024.
I was talking. I was talking strictly. I was talking strictly grab. So when I say
Strictly graps.
Okay.
Okay, that's valid. That's
I hear
valid.
you.
All right,
I
all
hear
right, all right.
I think she's number 3. I think Mercedes is 1. I think EO is 2, and I think Roxanne is 3.
I will also be pushing agendas. The other week, I rewatched Asuka's entire title reign, match for match. Y'all not gonna like me. Y'all probably gonna be nostalgia biased, and I never gave a fuck. Roxanne Perez is the greatest NXT Women's Champion of all time.
I didn't even think Oscar was either. I thought it was Shayna.
I always thought Shayna's title reign was better too. But
Yeah.
like I said, the elevation of the roster, who she's been able to attract, how they've been able to build around her with the crossover with TNA, she's doing shit on a much she was doing shit on a much harder scale before Zarya, Stephanie Vaquer, and Julia showed up. And even then, so the fact that she is still champion with those 3 here, people assume by at this time it would have been Julia, especially when Julia showed up and confronted her. People thought it would have been Julia being champion right now, leading the charge. But the fact that Roxanne is still leading the charge, it says a lot. It says a lot.
I called what was going to happen with Julia and Roxanne right here. I called what was going to happen right here. I said that. Call what was going to happen right here. I said I love her, but she ain't gonna win that title. I said Cora Jade is gonna come back and she's gonna fuck over Julia and they're gonna reunite the two. I said it right here in this chat. I said it. I said it on this pod. I said it on this pod right here in this chat. Y'all gonna give me my credit for that because I said that shit.
I mean, you also said tag team Money in the Bank, so I mean,
shut your ass up.
Yeah, Cam, you've said some crazy shit, bro. I don't know if you're gonna be forgiven for that one.
Shut your ass up. Okay, let's move on.
Also, Tevin, the reason I put her above Shayna, all Shayna had to do was just be portrayed as just pure dominance. Like, she never had to do the elevation on the level Roxanne has done, especially on a match-to-match basis. Shayna's nowhere near Roxanne when it comes to that.
Hell no.
And, like, just quality. Like, Shayna to me is number 2, but I think it's very clearly Roxanne to this point.
I did that, bro. We do get 20 Michael Davis. I'm sorry.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
That's enough of that. That's enough of that. I've had enough. I've had enough.
I won't
He updated the side.
I've had enough, bro. Yep. New numbers going into big 2025, bro. Cam, you gonna keep it at 0 for a while, or are we gonna have to change that on day 1?
Shit, I want me to be.
No, he should start the year with 556.
Be mad because the game ain't glitched for me. Y'all want me to be some type of way.
But the game internally sucks.
Bro, what was special about the game? Also, how do you guys feel about I saw Eli make a video and he said WWE 12 is the greatest universe mode of all time.
It's up there. It's
wholeheartedly. I agree.
Easily. WWE 12.
It's not even close.
WWE 12, I think, deserves more love and deserves more love.
Bro, first video of 2024 for me is a review of WWE 12. I swear to God. I already got the gameplay recorded. That game is the most underrated wrestling game of all time. I swear to God.
I love the WCW arena.
Oh my God. The fact that they did Starcade. Oh,
they cook with Nitro. They cook with Nitro on there. Look, to me, that's where it looks
money.
I think it's the greatest road to WrestleMania of all time. It's just
it has a case. It has a case. I wouldn't give it the tip of the cap, but it has a case. What would you say? 11?
More than likely.
I said probably. I like 10 a lot.
Nothing from 9. 10. I really love 10.
What was your favorite from 11?
They are all really good. I'd say the Ray one because seeing Ray as a heel was cool. Yeah,
Jack Swagger.
Christian one was cool too. You got RVD out of that.
I didn't like having a team that bum ass nigga
Undertaker.
I feel you on that.
I like having to team up with that bum ass nigga Jack Swagger. I ain't like that. Nigga's bum. He'll always be.
That's why I turned on him at the end, bro. Fuck that.
Yo, Cam, what he do to you, bro? Besides cash in on Chris fucking Jericho.
Fuck Jack Swagger.
You
That nigga
trash.
probably always a bump. Bored me to tears. Took time away from my childhood I can't ever get back because I had to watch this dumbass nigga. Took about the years of
But
my
you
life.
played two. Never mind.
Watch him on TV.
But that sign they made for Swagger is legendary. They said Swagger as champ equals low ratings. That's funny as fuck.
That's diabolical, but true.
Even though realistically, it kind of don't matter who champ at that point because everybody's gonna watch no matter what. But it's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
You don't know Jack, yeah, Cam.
Oh hell
Jack.
no.
All right, let's
Anyways,
move on.
match of the year is our next category.
For me.
Match of the year.
I think it's I got. I'm gonna do my top three. I'm gonna do top five. So Cody versus
Mickey,
Roman
I'm
one. I have Cody Roman at 1. I have Danielson and Swerve at 2. I have Danielson and Ospreay from Dynasty at 3. I have Punk and Drew from Bad Blood at 4. And I have Swerve and Hangman from All Out 5. Those are,
It was so brutal.
if I had to, but Cody versus Roman for me is match of the year. That is, to me, I think that is the greatest. I think that is easily the second greatest WrestleMania main event of all time. I cannot have that anywhere but number 1 is my match of the year. Respectfully, I cannot. Also, it just took everything I want into account for match of the year. Like it had a great storyline going into it, emotional, great entrances, emotional winner and everything there. Like that's why, and I'll probably get the last tracks for this, but that's why personally I had Becky and Bianca as match of the year in 2022, just because I know Seth was a better. I know Cody and Seth was a better match, and I know Roman and Drew from Clash at the Castle was a better match. I know those are better matches, but to me, Becky Bianca from Mania 38 had everything I look for. Had everything I look for when I talk about match of the year. Had the build up going into it was great. Story was great. The match itself was superb, and then we had a finish that everybody loves with Bianca winning. So that's why that was my match of the year. Cody versus Roman follows same suit for me. Great storyline going into it. A great storyline going into it, and the entrances itself were great. And the match itself was awesome. Tons of memorable moments, and then the finish with Cody Rhodes finishing the story. That's everything I look for. When I call something match of the year, that's everything I look for. Cody Roman had everything I look for, so that's my number 1. As much as I love Ospreay and Daniels, that's got to go to number 3.
That was so good. That was so good. Anyway, question for you because you said second greatest main event. What you got number 1?
It's either Taker or Michaels from 26 or Austin Rock from 17.
My nigga. All right, cool. I get looked at crazy for having Austin Rock over it. I get looked at crazy. It's 1A, 1B. If you have Austin Rock over it, I'm not crazy. If you say it's that one, I'm not gonna look at you crazy. Like it's 1A, 1B for me. Yeah, I agree. Match of the year, Cody Roman.
It kind of goes without saying.
I don't think I have to explain that very much. I think Twitter has done a very good job explaining why this match is so great.
I'm going with Cody and Roman as well. I was mulling over Ospreay and Bryan from Dynasty, and I think if I'm basing my match of the year solely off of graph, I think it would have went to that match. But if y'all are new to the channel, bro, that's not what we all care about.
Right.
Well,
we care about. Well, yeah.
We know you.
And that's why you get
shows.
the board pulled up on you, bro. You know what you do.
No, let me say. Cody versus Roman. Slow is good.
Yeah, he said he'll be back. He'll be back.
All right.
Want to keep going, or you want to kill time?
Yeah, we can kill time. Yeah, we can kill time a little bit.
All right. Well, while we killing time here, if y'all don't mind, I came up with a list of my top 10 matches of the year this year. So let me.
Let's hear it.
Real quick.
Nope.
Cody versus Roman 1. Swerve Danielson 2. Ospreay Danielson 3. Punk Drew Bad Blood 4. Punk Drew Bad Blood 4. Swerve and Hangman all out 5. All out 5. 6. Cody and AJ from Backlash. Cody and AJ from Backlash France. 7. Sting and Darby. 7. Sting and Darby against the Young Bucks. Probably a homer pick because I was there live, but that match was fucking incredible. Even if you go back and watch the replay, that match was incredible. The entrances and everything, that match was incredible. 8. I have Ospreay Takeshita. Insane. 8. I have Ospreay Takeshita. Insane match. 9. 9. I have Gunther and Randy from Bash of Berlin. At number 10, I got Mercedes and Willow from Double or Nothing. That 10 spot could have went to either or, but I had number 10. I got Mercedes and Mercedes and Willow from Double or Nothing. That was insane. So
valid. All right. I don't think we have it. No, we don't have it as a category, but I guess I'll just ask you as a fun question. What was your guys' favorite promo of the year?
The Punk Seth Drew 3-way on Raw.
Yeah,
that was
fantastic.
Great promo. That was a great promo. But if I'm going favorites, my favorite was that backstage promo Hangman cut. They're like, we returned to
cinema.
He was like, they chose him over me. We had to move. It's like
he was a literal justified. He's one of the most justified heels, bro.
We had to move. Like that promo itself was. He broke in to my home. We had to move. I gave them everything, and they still chose him over me. Like that. The fact that aired in a fucking. The fact that aired on social media exclusives and not on Dynamite itself is one of the things.
Sick work.
It's one of the things I want to look at Tony Khan and go, really? We put this shit on. Really? We had this shit on social media exclusive. Nigga, you don't air that shit on Dynamite. God, bro.
Bro, 2024 was the year of justified villains.
Yes.
Really was. Every villain that crashed out was justified.
Drew McIntyre, Hangman, Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
All right, Lewis, what's your match of the year, gang?
Match of the year is Randy Orton and Kevin Owens against Solo and Tama Tonga at Backlash.
I'm not surprised by that pick. I'm not surprised.
Oh, yeah,
but I'm not mad.
say that.
That is still my match of the year.
You love that match.
That was
so
correct,
good.
bro.
Organized
So good.
chaos.
That was
that
not like.
Go ahead.
You said what? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, was that our first live watch along?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun one.
Nostalgia, man.
Yeah.
That was a fun one. That match, man, like the whole. Usually, I don't like WWE no disqualification matches, but I feel like WWE has finally started to, stop. They've loosened up the leash a little bit.
Facts.
A little bit, and let niggas actually, get violent. And that's why I enjoyed that match in particular. I enjoyed Punk and Drew, for example. That's my honorable mention. But yeah. Next category I think is going to be unanimous. I actually added this one, but I know we're all going to agree on this. Worst promotional tactic of the year.
Oh my god, bro.
Worst promotional tactic.
Do we, Lewis? Come on.
What do you mean promotional tactic?
So basically, dumbest way to build a storyline.
AEW using
or most disrespectful or whatever.
AEW airing the AEW airing the CM Punk Jack Baker footage. Why?
Yep.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, that was so
bro.
bad.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I wish WWE set them some legal forms. Like, why do you got our fucking guy on your shit, huh?
Why? I don't know why they. What was the point of doing that? What was the point? Like they did that shit to pop a rating, and they didn't even think. I don't even think they popped that big of a rating.
No, they actually lost viewership coming out of it.
I don't blame them. I would have tuned out too,
bro. Because the thing is, why AEW fans have already shown that they don't give a shit about WWE. So why are you gonna show footage about somebody's in WWE? It's already came and went. Just focus on what you got. I don't even think AEW fans are with the bullshit. It's just the AEW company. Like they're trying to start. They're still trying to actively start war where they just can't compete. Like I don't fucking get it. This shit is so bad. Cam, tell fucking Tony to get right, yo.
Yeah, you're on
Actually,
the
the first
payroll,
thing
bro.
he need to do is take Fight Forever off them fucking stores and fix your fucking game.
Tony Khan is not. Tony Khan is not. That nigga paid. That nigga paid like $8 million to that game, something like that.
He needs his money back. He needs his money
And
back.
guess
I need
what?
my money
I
back.
don't think he's seen 3 million yet.
I don't think.
I don't think he's seen 3 million yet.
I don't think he has. I think that nigga gonna keep that shit up there. But that was one of the AEW thing where they aired the footage. That is one of the saddest things I've ever seen. That is one of the saddest things I've ever seen.
It's I compared it to this when it happened.
Hey,
Imagine.
Hey Mo, you're a stat guy, right? Here we go. So
Wait, what?
Cam, how much you said Tony Khan spent to make Fight Forever?
I know he spent millions on it. I think he spent like $8 million.
8 million. Hey Mo, do you know how much the game made in totality since it's gross?
How much?
A whopping, right? ASMR
Oh.
Vabs. $391,000 and $391,648.
Oh my god!
He almost lost his entire profit on the game.
Hella
Yeah.
of an investment.
Wow.
Khris, as a regular Fight Forever player.
Who?
He said, "Excuse me."
You got the wrong one, bro.
I gave up on that shit too much.
I'm just saying,
I played it on launch night. I promise you, I never touched it again, bro. I can't.
I've never touched it
their
in general.
creation system was basic, but you know how many characters I done made? I spent more
Is it
time.
worse than WWE Raw?
It is. I don't know. I made a lot of people though. Like I made Roman, even though his tattoo was on the wrong arm because you couldn't flip the tat. You couldn't choose what body part to put it on. They already had it there for you. I made young AJ. That was cool. I made Kota Ibushi. It was easy as fuck. I made a lot of guys. Seth Rollins.
I gave up on it after a month. I gave up on Fight Forever after a month. I still have the game on the Switch because I like
space.
because I like to play wrestling games on the road. Because I like to play wrestling games on the road, and that's the only like wrestling game on the Switch I think that works. Either that or Fight Forever. Not Fight either.
You're
that.
better off getting 2K18, pal.
I'm not paying.
Absolutely not.
I'm not playing that on the Switch. So I still have it. Like I'll play it on the Switch, but that is it. That is it. I'm paying for that shit. I'm not playing that shit no more. I play that shit on the Switch, and that's it.
I'm not playing that shit on any console. Fuck that game.
Thanks.
Mid-ass game. What I was saying about the Punk thing, and we can move on after this. It's like imagine they had Sean go out there and air the footage of Brett punching Vince.
It's just.
I love to see it.
I mean, I would want to see it, but it's a dumb promotional tactic if somebody's not in the company.
Yeah, nah.
This is dumb. I'd love to see that footage, but
the thing is, though, it's like I feel like the motive would be different if he uploaded that shit. Like the motive AEW has, I don't know what they be thinking.
Yeah,
like they uploaded that like, oh, this definitely gonna have people go on our side. No, it's just not, bro.
You got cooked.
I remember when WWE. This was after CM Punk. This is when he left in 2014. He gave that interview to Coca, talking about he was talking about like some lump he had on his back or whatever. How he competed in like the Rumble match with it. WWE posted. They obviously took it down now, so you can't find it. But WWE they posted a video on YouTube. It was like CM Punk. They posted a video on YouTube of like the 2014 Rumble, and I think like the caption was like CM Punk CM Punk doesn't compete in the match with like a lump or something on his back or whatever. Like I think that was like the caption on YouTube. They obviously deleted it, but like I'm not.
That's crazy.
I know for a fact I'm not making that up because I know for a fact I'm not making that up because you probably still find this podcast on YouTube. Shout out to Solid Monster. If you guys don't know Solid Monster, you can finally find this podcast on YouTube. He did because he broke down the CM Punk Colt Cabana like podcast or whatever. So that
damn.
episode is still on. So that episode I'm sure is still on YouTube. This is from like 2014. But like I know they did it. They either posted it on the website or posted it on YouTube. I know they did it, and then like they obviously deleted it. But I know
Solid Monster really been doing this thing for a while. God.
I know he did that, but still that. But I'm not trying to defend what AEW is doing. I'm just saying I remember that. But that is one of the
That is sick work on both ends.
that is one of the saddest things I've ever seen. That is one of the saddest things I've ever seen.
All right. Next category. Pay-per-view of the year.
This is gonna be biased because I was there live for it. But at the same time, what I think I'm about to say, I don't think it's that far-fetched.
I don't either.
As much as I love WrestleMania 40, pay-per-view of the year for me, I'm giving to Revolution 2024. That's probably biased because I was there live, but Revolution 2024, I think that show is so fucking good. No weak points. No weak points at all on that entire show, minus the 8-man scramble match. Which when Chris Jericho came out, I went to go buy some merch. I'm not bullshitting. Once his music hit, I went to buy merch, and I did not come back until that match was over. But that show itself was incredible. That was a great show. Eddie Danielson and Eddie was great, and Christian and Daniel Garcia was a very good opener. Daniel Garcia should have won the TNT title there. He should have won the TNT title there. But still, though, Christian and Daniel Garcia, I thought was a really fun opener. Eddie and Danielson was great. FTR and the BCC. FTR against Moxley and Claudio. That match itself was great. Ospreay to Takeshita, I think is a top 10 match this year. And then the triple threat world title match with Swerve, Joe, and Hangman. That was a lot of fun. And then we get to the main event of Sting and Darby against the Bucks, and they had Sting's big emotional. They aired the video of Sting's like. It's him in the theater watching like his highlights, watching his career moments and everything. And like then like the video ends and Sting just looks at the camera and goes, "It's showtime." And like the entrance and everything with his sons and everything. Yeah, Revolution 2024. That might be a homer pick because I was there live, but I don't think it's that much of a homer pick because that show was incredible. So my pay-per-view of the year, I'm giving to Revolution. I'm giving pay-per-view of the year personally to Revolution. That's me. That might be, I might say I'm glazing, but I'm counting that as pay-per-view of the year because I don't think that show, outside of one match, that show legit had no weak points at all. So I'm giving it to Revolution. But
it's hard to hate, bro. It's hard to hate. I know. You were there, so you got a connection with it. But for me, I'm gonna go Mania 40, more specifically Night 2, but I guess the show as a whole. You had Seth and Drew. The match itself was cool, and then of course the cash-in that followed. Sami Zayn and Gunther finally losing. R-Truth had his Mania moment aside from Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes was not the only black man to have his Mania moment.
Wow.
yeah, Lashley,
bro.
here, so he's not wrong. Lashley,
And Lewis's favorite part of the entire 2-night event, Dwayne in the tag team match, main event night 1. And I'm not even talking about night 2's main event.
Yeah, I'm
Cody
with
and
Cam.
Rhodes.
Never mind.
I like Night 2.
Night 2 clears night 1, but
I like Maivia getting choke slammed.
Facts. Seeing Taker, seeing Solo, not Solo. Good God, seeing Taker.
Oh, he was gonna say see a Solo.
Seeing Taker, seeing Cena, seeing Dwayne again was cool. It was easily to me the biggest, in terms of star power, the biggest main event in Mania history.
Damn, it's almost like you forgot that Jay and Jimmy happened.
Just like Cam's show had a stinker, my show had a stinker. It's all right.
Damn, Cam.
no, my show did have a stinker. I didn't watch that 8-man. I didn't watch it 8-man. I didn't watch that 8-man scrim.
I'll say my show of the year. It's been very firm. It is Backlash. I think all matches hit, no misses. Shit was fire. Like Solo and Tama Tonga versus Kevin Owens and Randy. This was Tama Tonga's in-ring debut in WWE, and then you had the good surprise of Tonga Loa. The triple threat women's championship with Bayley, Naomi, and Tiffany cooked really hard. Damian Priest and Jey Uso. Jey Uso lost, so I care about. The women's tag team match with Bianca and Jade and the Kabuki Warriors. I thought that was good. Cam always cries when he sees Jade slip. And then Cody versus AJ was really fun. It was fun. But what made the show was the environment it was in. It was something we've never seen in our lives.
During AJ's introductions was insane, bro. Y'all remember that?
Greatest crowd I think I've ever seen. Genuinely. For a wrestling show, greatest crowd.
Even the night before, when AJ and Cody were having that promo back and forth, like every time the word phenomenal was brought up, the crowd just went nuts.
Phenomenal. Shit was fun.
I dream of being a part of a crowd like that, but it seems you got to go out of state to do that.
Yep.
You ain't doing that in America.
Hey, if they bring a show to Africa, trust.
Hey,
there.
And my people in WWE, run all pay-per-views out the states, please. Run all pay-per-views out the states, please. I'm begging. Please don't bring and don't go to Canada either. Don't bring another show to Canada. Don't bring another show to the states. Run Europe from now on. Hit up London. Hit up France. Hit up China if you had to. Hit up China if you have to. Hit Europe and Asia up for them shows. Hit Japan. Y'all need to run a show in Japan. I'm sure Japan will go crazy. Mexico, hit them shows up.
I agree. Yeah, I think my answer is kind of obvious. WrestleMania 40. One of the most special weekends I've ever been a part of. Ever watched in real time. That was oh man, I'm gonna remember that time for a very long time. Night 1, of course, was fine, but night 2 is a 10 out of 10. Night 2 is a flat out 10 out of 10 pay-per-view. I have no complaints about night 2 at all. If that was the only part of WrestleMania 40, that probably would go down as the greatest WrestleMania of all time. So
that's not crazy. That's not crazy.
I do want to say, most underrated pay-per-view of this year, and I don't know why this show does not get more love. Bash in Berlin. Bash in Berlin was so fucking good.
Oh, we doing runner-ups? Is that what we doing?
Okay.
No, I was just giving a shout out to one.
Oh, I was about to say, No Mercy this year with Zachary Wentz and Wes Lee having their fucking match was crazy. That story was crazy. Peak Joe Hendry popularity, like a TNA superstar main eventing a WWE PLE. Fraxium and Chase U was fucking crazy. Like, I'm sorry, Kalani and Wendy Chu, that kind of holds it back from being pay-per-view of the year. It's not good.
If we're doing runner-ups, Assert Revolution was mine. WrestleMania 40 would be my number 2, and then my number 3 is. And then my number 3 is Backlash, and then my number 4 I have All Out.
I was about to say,
All Out was such a good show, bro.
You better mention All Out, bro.
8 matches, the show just flowed. 8 matches, the show just flowed.
Oh man, we saw Jack Perry get his ass whipped. That was nice.
I love Jack Perry and Brian. I love Jack Perry and Brian. Oh, by the way,
because he got his ass whipped.
Oh, by the way,
ain't that what Daniel Garcia is doing right now?
No.
Can someone please tell me what exactly Daniel Garcia is doing that's so much better than what Jack Perry was doing?
Personality. Thank you.
He stands there and he does the dance, bro. What?
What the fuck is wrong with that? What is wrong?
Champions should not be doing that. We were doing the same thing with Kofi Kingston throwing pancakes.
Bro, Jack Perry looked like a 12-year-old with a soda-on beard. I don't want to fucking hear that shit.
Hasn't been able to do anything because he's been in the C2.
Make fun of my champion. He's in the fucking C2, bro. His real title reign ain't kick off yet, man.
In the
I'm waiting.
C2.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
His real title reign ain't kick off yet. Bro.
I'm waiting.
Jack Perry wouldn't last in the C2. He'd be winless right now.
He's too good to be in the C2, bro.
Too good. Yeah, fucking right.
That's why he don't even be in it.
Jack Perry Glaze on the last show of the year. We're not doing this.
Oh, look here. Oh, look here.
Don't even start, bro, because you know what you were talking about.
He's the only
before
person in the world that likes Jack Perry. He was the only person in the arena that liked Jack Perry when we went.
Bro, did you hear what this guy was spewing in the first 5 minutes of the show?
Oh my God.
I didn't hear.
It's the last pot of the year, bro, and he's got Omos in his mouth, bro.
What's wrong with Omos?
I don't understand.
Do we have to go?
What does he do?
Go through the list again.
He reads comic books. He collects anime figures. He plays video games.
And Jack Perry has a
he's good at he's good at basketball.
Jack Perry has the mini.
Well, Jack Perry's father was a mainstay actor in Hollywood, and he didn't pick up a lick of that shit. So, we can move on.
You say what you want about Jack Perry, but that man can go. That man
he can go away. You can go away.
Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you, bro. You like
honestly in AEW.
You like Bashy and Booger, bro.
You like Zaza Pachulia, bro. Get out of here.
Honestly, in AEW, the AEW is like the NBA to me. Like that's like saying, yo, like he could play ball though. Well, you're in the fucking NBA. I would fucking assume you know how to fucking play ball. It's like with Jack Perry. It's like, yo, he's a good in-ring performer. Yo, it's like I'd fucking assume so. That's what AEW pride themselves on. So I assume you gotta fucking be elite in the ring.
Unless your name is Britt Baker and Jay Cargill. Okay,
oh my god,
brother, don't get us started there.
Shit.
All right, feud of the year. Before we get,
I'm just saying, bro. Like that's like telling a wide receiver in the NFL, yo, you know how to catch the ball. Well, I mean, I made it to the fucking NFL. I didn't make it by not catching the ball. You know.
I don't know. Nelson Aguilar exists.
I didn't. I said make it. I didn't say stay. I said make it. I didn't say stay.
Nah, that's wild.
I mean, look at Jalen Waddle. He drops more than he catches, and he's still here. I mean, you know,
that boy got track star speed. That's the only reason
I mean, you know, feud of the year: Finn Balor versus World Championships.
Wow, y'all are foul.
Yeah, G. It's still looking so bad for G. Like when they said Finn Balor's in line for a push, I assume they mean that he's gonna beat the guy that beats Braun Breaker.
That's it. That's the highest he's
getting. Whoever reported that had to be G Baby's burner, bro. There's no way. There's just no way.
So when they say he's getting a big push, like is he going in the portal to face Cody or some shit and lose to Cody?
In the portal?
He's gonna go in the portal and lose to.
Bro, it don't matter which direction he goes, bro. He's a loser. That's not to say we don't like Finn Balor.
Bro, is he gonna beat Shinsuke? Is that what we're doing?
Shinsuke got to get.
I don't even know if he can do that, bro.
Hey, Shinsuke.
Wow. Cam, we are walking into big 2025 with Shinsuke as United States champion.
Not gonna last. This shit is not. I'll put a house payment on. This shit is not gonna last. He ain't gonna make it the main. He ain't gonna make it the main champion.
Feud of the year is Chris Jericho having good matches. You see, Chris Jericho is such a like.
Feud of the year.
It's so easy to flame Chris Jericho. It's almost sad. I don't want to do it.
Having reasonable takes. Yeah, you're cool. All right,
he did have a reasonable take. He said Finn Balor big 2024. That's all you need to hear.
That's his only good take of the year. But anyway, I'm saying Punk and Drew. The level of difficulty. Now I can understand why someone says Hangman and Swerve, right? But the level of difficulty to keep a rivalry important and keep it relevant for 10 months, while more than half of that, you weren't even able to wrestle each other. You were able to keep adding fuel to the fire without having to wrestle each other and without being able to wrestle each other. That to me is insane. I think the 3 matches were great. The strap match is very underrated. The Hell in a Cell, they revived Hell in a Cell with that shit. I think I know Cam's probably got to think different because he's a shill. And I was like, but yeah, that's it.
Punk and Drew is feud of the year too. Punk and Drew is feud of the year. That shouldn't even be debatable.
Nah, it's really not, bro. You gotta
Really?
have people.
I think Hangman and Swerve has a case.
I like it. Hangman and Swerve would be it. Hangman and Swerve would be mine if they did more with Hangman and Swerve. Because it really did fit. Because they had what's it called? Because Swerve won the world. Because they did the thing where Swerve won the world title, right? They were out shooting coming into the year. Swerve won the world title. Hangman took some time off. Hangman took some time off, and then they did the feud. They did the Lights Out match at All Out, and then they got away from it. If it was something where they kept it going like the whole year, that would be mine. Also, personally, I think they could have done more with Swerve and Hangman this year. I think they could have done more with that feud.
I respect it.
Like Hangman Page should have been trying to cost. Hangman Page should have been trying to fuck over Swerve Strickland for that world championship. Whenever he got the chance, every pay-per-view main event, like if Solo came out with the Bloodline with Roman Reigns. Hangman Page should have came out every match to try to fuck over Swerve Strickland. Hangman Page should have tried to came out and fuck him over every year. Every pay-per-view title defense, we get Hangman in the hoodie. He come out, do something to Swerve to try to get him to lose. Lose this title. Lose it. I don't like you. But that's just me. But I think they could have done more with Punk and Drew. I think it's feud of the year.
Someone said knee Generation X versus their knock knees. Wow. That's foul. All right, Lewis, what you got, bro?
Drew and Punk.
Oh, wow. It's unanimous. Okay.
Yeah, unanimous. Drew and Punk.
Respect.
So I thought I was going to say another answer.
I was thinking somebody would say Hangman and Swerve.
Nah,
I'm just glad nobody said Liv and Rhea, bro.
Hell no!
Well, that feud is
There's people out there thinking it, bro. You don't look at me like that. There's people out there
and
thinking
women wrestling fans. I don't know women's wrestling.
Not even the best feud in women's wrestling. Not even the best feud.
Definitely not.
I agree.
Not even the best feud in WWE women's wrestling. Not even that.
No.
Garbage. Dog shit.
That goes to Roxanne and Julia.
That I can agree with. Overall, I'd say probably Tony Storm and Mariah May.
Yeah.
Tag team of the year. I mean, we could just say it and move on, right?
But yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be, bro.
It's the best tag team on the fucking planet.
Bro, Triple H and Tony Khan should be ashamed of themselves, bro.
Step up.
Also want to give a shout out to Private Party. About fucking time.
Finally winning the tag titles.
Fucking time. Honestly, there's been a really lot of good tag teams. Like, for as short as the title reign was, Motor City Machine Guns really did lay the impact in WWE and DIY. So Fraxium is just a testament of how good they are and how at their peak they're at right now. Because there is a lot of good tag teams in the world right now.
As a test, Fraxium by default because the WWE and AEW tag team division is using some fucking ass.
It has been ass, but it also has been some good teams like the Machine Guns and DIY and Private Party. Like it's still been some good teams out there, man. Thank fuck. We're done with the Acclaim shit, and we're done with the FTR shit, especially FTR. I've been tired of them.
Bro, I'm glad somebody said it, bro. FTR.
Tired.
I'm not taking anything away from them. FTR is fantastic. They don't do anything for me no more.
Speaking of
it just gets to a point where you see somebody reach the pinnacle and it's like, okay, well,
how much further can you go?
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm good on the experiment.
Kind of like the Usos.
Well, now the Usos are in a spot. I don't know because I feel.
Don't reunite Usos. Don't do it.
Because I always thought they were gonna have God carry the belts into Mania. Then I'd be like, all right, that's as high. That's more higher than the Usos can really go. But now, without the tag titles involved, we don't need it.
Yeah, we don't need the Usos.
I'm pushing a narrative in 2025, bro.
What?
Jimmy Uso for United States champion.
I mean, I think it's gonna happen. I think
it's gonna happen.
I think he's more entertaining than Jey Uso. I think they both equally suck.
Thank you.
They
Thank
both
you.
equally suck.
I
Wow.
think as in-ring performers, they both equally suck. But I think Jimmy is a lot more entertaining than Jay.
That's crazy. All right, next category is most improved wrestler of the year. This should be unanimous as well. I keep saying that, but
I'm giving this to Lash Legend. She was somebody who she was somebody who even last year when she appeared on my television, I had no interest in seeing her, but she's improved a lot. But I think she's improved a lot, and she is very entertaining. Like I think she's very entertaining because like even last year when she was appearing on my television, I had no interest in seeing her. I would turn the fucking channel when she would appear. But I think she's improved a lot this year. So Lash Legend will be mine. And then Kyle Fletcher would be number 2. Because what Kyle Fletcher's done this year has been incredible. What he's done this year has been incredible. Like he's gone from somebody who, yeah, he's just a good wrestler to Kyle Fletcher's looking like that nigga now. Not only in the ring is he elite, that character work is starting to come around because that man is a heat magnet. He comes out, that place boos the hell out of. He's a heat magnet. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Kyle Fletcher. I came into the year and was like, Kyle Fletcher really does nothing for me. Still doesn't do nothing for me, but I will I will give the credit where credit is due though. I didn't think him shaving his head was gonna go anywhere. And for him, obviously it's always important to for anybody to win a match, but it's also how you win it. And the way he not only obviously he beat Ospreay, but it wasn't just beating Ospreay, it was how he beat Ospreay. It was complete domination the last 3 minutes. It made him look like $1,000,000. And then he's coming off of a win of Okada as well in the C2. It's like, I mean, the man went from, being a mainstay in the mid card to we're looking at him potentially in the next like 3 years being a future AEW world champion. And this is lightning in a bottle. I didn't think something so simple with him shaving his head and joining the Don Callis family could change the trajectory of his career, but it really, really, really fucking did. And he's looked like a star. Now with him more than likely losing to Ospreay at World's End, we'll see. Because normally it's tough to keep momentum like this, but we'll see. But so far, I'll give it to Kyle Fletcher.
I respect that.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Kyle Fletcher as well, bro. I don't think a lot of people saw much in him, especially when he was with Aussie Open. I think they mostly saw him as a tag team guy. But unfortunately, when Mark Davis went down, that was more or less his opportunity to flourish. And he has a pay-per-view win over Will Ospreay. He's been killing it in the C2. At one point, it was a landslide with him points wise. I'm still locking it in, bro. I think he's winning the whole thing. I'm not turning my back now. Because to me personally, bro, like at this point, Ospreay is untouchable, bro. I know, what, three pay-per-views in a row. He's been losing or some shit like that. But
Yeah,
to me, Ospreay, yeah, he's bulletproof. A loss here doesn't do anything. A loss.
It's like I'm sorry to cut you off, Chris. It's like when Seth Rollins lost like period in 2022 where like he couldn't buy a win on pay-per-view to say or where he couldn't buy a win on pay-per-view. It didn't matter because he was bulletproof. We all knew that Seth Rollins was like that. He's like, okay, so you're gonna lose this feud here, then what? You're gonna go on something else. People still gonna go crazy for him. He's bulletproof. I'm sorry, go ahead.
A win for Ospreay is boring. The match you get out of it with whoever he ends up with in the final should be fine. But Kyle Fletcher needs to win. I think him winning gives us confidence as fans that, okay, this company is taking him serious. That's what I need to see. What about you, Mo?
Hey, Bart Simpson, you want to fucking talk?
How about that? I was trying to pull up the other categories. Well, let's go. My most improved wrestler of the year is Nia Jax. Going into this fucking year, when she came back, I was like, get this woman off my fucking
Big
screen.
Mommy Naya.
Shut
I
up.
said, get her
Shut
off
up.
my screen.
What you
But
mean, shut up? Do you
holy
not
shit,
mommy?
the fact that she's impressed me this much. She carried the women's division in the early part of the year.
She did.
One Queen of the Ring, and nobody complained. That's how. But bro, when Nia Jax came back, the internet collectively groaned. But she's great. She's great. Kyle Fletcher, I understand why y'all chose him. He's more like a breakout star to me than like a most improved. I always saw him as a good professional wrestler. Nia Jax, I always saw as dog shit, and she's proved me way wrong. So shout out to Nia Jax.
She gets taxed from me from Survivor Series. I'm sorry.
Hey, Cam,
No, hey, bro. It's a big 4, bro.
Cam, I can't wait till we
You get it.
revisit this next year and we have Jay Cargill as most improved.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna be most improved on my list. She's gonna be worse improved. I'll tell you that much.
Nah, it's just bro, that's not even trying to see it out.
You
bro.
know what? I'm not gonna give you that category. You don't deserve that. No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm tired of us pretending like she's a good. I'm tired of it. I'm tired.
Nobody's
Nobody's saying she's good though.
I'm pretending like she's a good professional wrestler because she looks like a million. I'm tired of it.
I don't even think she's good. I just wanted to give her a chance.
Cam, stop acting like you wasn't a Mason Ryan fan. Chill, lying ass.
That's evil, bro. That's evil.
Wow.
You was a Mason Ryan fan. If they had his T-shirt, you probably got it.
Do you got it, Cam?
Did he even have a shirt? Oh, it's a serious question.
I'm never looking for that. Trust me.
Yeah, I don't. If you bought a Mason Ryan T-shirt, more power to you.
I didn't have a Mason Ryan shirt.
No power to you. You need help.
But this is what I did have with Mason Ryan. I had a Mason Ryan action figure, but I would pretend he was Batista.
Oh hell no!
Nah,
that's crazy.
Oh,
Did you draw his tattoos? Did you draw his
Poor guy.
tattoos?
No.
Listen, I understand that people say he looked like Great Value Batista, but to pretend he's Batista,
That's sad.
That nigga was nigga, when I was playing with my figures and shit, I used to pretend he was Batista. I used to pretend he was Big
Yeah, that gotta be a clip because there's no fucking way, dude.
That
There's
is
no
actually insane.
You literally just said verbatim that you would pretend that Mason Ryan is Batista. You might as well have drawn the tattoos at that point.
All right,
right?
I have the figure. I don't pretend Mason Ryan was Batista. I also pretended this is when he was in NXT because I have
Even fucking worse.
Because I have 4 Horsemen, Chris Benoit. Like when he was in the Horsemen, I have 4 Horsemen, Benoit as an actual figure. I agree.
Do you still collect figs?
I do, but first off, this is not. I do now, but first off, this is not something that I went out my way to buy. By the way, I inherited the figures that I have. I inherited from my brother. So my brother had Chris Benoit when he was in the 4 Horsemen. I'd probably find him, but I used to pretend he was Baron Corbin for a long ass time.
What?
Baron Corbin.
Oh no! Oh no!
why are we putting that sickness on Baron Corbin?
You said you used to pretend he was Baron Corbin. That is terrible, Cam. I don't even
That's
want
such a
to
Cam thing to do.
Right.
That's such a Cam thing to do.
I had Batista, but I lost him, so I used to pretend.
You lost Batista. You mean Mason Ryan?
No. I really had a Batista, but I lost him, so I just pretend Mason Ryan was Batista.
Someone said Cam was a McGilla buddy. Oh wow. Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Cam was rocking that Michael McGillicuddy, baby.
Cam, you're cooked. That's
Go.
crazy allegations.
Go ahead. I'm trying to find him. Go ahead. I'm trying.
All right. Next category: Rookie of the Year, Braun Breaker. Come on.
No, I
Main roster.
Breaker as a rookie. So Braun. Nope. So I'm giving that to Obafemi.
That's not a rookie either.
He's not a rookie either, though.
Mine is Javon Evans, bro.
When did Oba debut?
2022?
Debuted about close to
2022.
Yeah, about a year. He debuted in 2022.
I'm not counting now. I'm not counting now. I'm talking when he. I'm not counting now. I'm talking when he made his NXT debut.
2022.
No, I'm still giving it over.
He walked into
What? That's
2020.
not how this works.
He walked into 2023 as North American champion.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
Oh.
did.
He literally
okay,
did.
No, he didn't.
So if Braun Breaker debuted on
Did
Raw
he?
this year, he's
No,
considered
he
a rookie.
didn't. Yeah, you're right. He didn't. He didn't.
No, wait. So he made his actual NXT debut on April 25th, 2023.
in the summer of 23.
I'm not counting Level Up. I'm counting NXT.
No, NXT TV.
Fuck. I'm still giving it over. Fuck that. I'm still giving it over. I found. See this? I used to pretend he was Batista. I used to pretend Mason Ryan was Batista. I still have.
Bro, it looks fucking nothing like Batista
At all.
Do we remember the same Batista? The animal? You know what I'm saying?
Cam clearly don't. Yeah,
The Filipino Jesus.
Jeez.
Philip. Crazy
That's
word.
so
All right.
crazy.
Yeah, Javon Evans, right?
Yeah.
If we're really thinking of a rookie.
Ron
He
Evans.
debuted in April, and he was main event in PLEs in July, bro.
I've been watching my nigga Javon forever. I'm not counting my nigga Javon. I'm going with Oba Femi. Kiss my ass.
But Mickey!
Oba Femi.
His vote don't
Wait, Cam, what's his name?
Big nigga Obas.
There you go.
See, I used to pretend he was Baron Corbin right here. This is
Where?
I mean,
Looks
if
like
we're
Joe
counting
Burrow.
the 1 year shit, I mean, Ethan Page. I mean, he had a great NXT rookie year.
Yeah, he did. What
He had a better title reign than Trick.
That's
He
not
main evented the biggest NXT show of the year, No Mercy.
There's a lot of people who say Ethan Page is the worst NXT champion of all time. And I
He
always look at
was
these people
better.
funny.
He was miles
Trick's
better than
right
Trick.
there.
That's what I'm
He's-
saying,
he
bro.
was
Like,
way
why are
better
we
than Trick.
disrespecting Ethan Page? Like, I know Trick's more over, but what are we doing?
I hate
gonna
I
lie.
hate people that get confused with being over more rather than quality. I hate that shit.
Yes,
I'm not gonna lie.
Way
Second
better.
worst is Seth Rollins.
It's not crazy. It's not crazy.
you bet Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas bet not come out your mouth.
No, Bo Dallas
Oh,
is
right.
one of the more underappreciated NXT champions.
I'm saying Bo Dallas bet not come out your mouth. I'll see. Like I have Shawn Michaels too, but I don't have his hand. So
What happened to his
Did
hand?
you lose his hand? Did you bite it, nigga?
no, I don't know what happened to his
What
hand.
the fuck?
I'm dead ass don't know what
Get the
happened.
fuck out of here, Cam.
Yeah, you're cooked. You're taxed, bro.
Nah, the worst NXT champion is 100% Trick, bro.
No,
I
Trick's
don't-
number one, but I don't know. All right, next category.
Honestly, too, though, being real, and I've rewatched his title reign so many times. Shinsuke Nakamura wasn't a good NXT champion either.
They
I'd
didn't
have to
do
go
much with his
back.
reign.
He didn't. He ain't do.
flip-flopped.
He ain't do shit special. He
I'd
ain't
have to
do
go back.
shit. Him and
won it and
Samoa
then
Joe.
lost
Him and Samoa Joe. Realistically, looking back, and I've done research
that
on it.
good.
Him and Samoa Joe really ain't do shit with them titles. Ain't do shit.
Oh, and
It went from Finn Balor being the GOAT at the time, and then
Yep.
Samoa Joe being meh, Shinsuke being meh, and then Bobby Roode is who actually picked it up too.
Yeah, 'cause
Mitri, shut the
Shinsuke-
fuck up.
Shinsuke's first reign.
He's
what
just
did he-
saying
what
that
did he
shit to
do?
get a reaction. You got it out of me. Now please shut up.
Mitri's a fool. But yeah, in his first reign, did he even have a title defense before Toronto?
His title reign.
Oh, okay. Well, Lewis is thinking about.
I don't know. I don't remember, but I'm not saying Nakamura and Joe's feud was bad. It's a great feud. They just ain't do shit with their reigns.
Right.
You ain't do shit with the reigns.
See, I used to pretend because I had no. Because remember, I inherited this from my brother, so I started watching after my brother. So I inherited my figures from him. I had no-
Fuck them entrances, Mitri. I don't give a fuck.
So I had no idea who the fuck this was. So I used to pretend he was Cody Rhodes. I had no idea who the fuck he was. I used to pretend-
Bro, what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah.
with
Next
you?
one.
What
Next
the
one.
fuck?
Wait, is that your Benoit?
No, this is
They fumbled Keith Lee's NXT title run. I disagree.
La Resistance. I didn't know who he was, but I used to pretend he was Cody Rhodes. This is my Benoit. That's Horseman Benoit.
Burn it. Anyway, Booker of the Year.
Booker of the year,
I am on his paper.
To me, it's
Shawn
not-
Michaels.
you're right. It's
Yeah.
not Tony Khan.
Thank
It's not
you.
You
Triple
look
H.
at the
Yeah.
degree of difficulty Shawn Michaels had to deal with. He lost the Holy Trinity, which was Mello, Ilya, and Trick, and he had to find out how to make the main event scene work. The crossover with TNA really helped, and he did milk it as much as he can to make to make other credible people in the main event scene. And he did. Like we got Javon, we got Ethan Page, we got Wesley in there. So he did a great job at milking the TNA crossover. Like people were getting so annoyed with the Joe Hendry thing, but like realistically, if you look in hindsight, like he had to overdo Joe Hendry. He had nobody in the main event scene that was really over like that with Ethan Page as champion. And they wanted to save Trick. So he did a great job at doing that. And on top of that, you already arguably had the best women's division in the world, and you added 3 of the best women on the planet in 1 year to an already stacked women's division, making it arguably the best women's division we've ever seen. And the degree of difficulty he's had to work with NXT being gutted and losing their big stars, like it's really crazy how he's been able to maintain such high quality with very little talent.
I agree wholeheartedly. I don't need to say shit. That was
Y'all-
very good explanation.
Y'all saying Shawn Michaels. I'm saying I agree, Mitchell. Book of the year is King Book. I agree with that, Mitchell. I agree with that.
Oh, never mind. You good?
But now y'all saying Shawn Michaels, the Deadlock Boys. I gotta get y'all. Nah, let me stop.
Let this nigga go.
Well, just think about it, bro.
Just give yourself your credit. I mean, your WWE Universe mode. I mean,
I am Booker of the Year for that. I am Booker of the Year for that. I'll be cooking in my I'll be cooking in my shit. I'll kiss my
that's so crazy.
I'll be on there cooking. Okay.
Think about it, bro.
That's
Everything that we be complaining about with AEW and main roster WWE with the women's division and the tag division, bro. Shawn Michaels has gotten it right, and he's gotten it right mostly all year.
Yep.
What?
That's a good point. That is a really good point.
I like about Shawn Michaels, the thing I love about him is I love when he does this. I like when Shawn Michaels takes people who ain't doing the damn thing on the main roster and go, "Hey, Triple H, you ain't gonna use them. All right, now let me see him up here. I'll use them. Hey, Triple H, you ain't doing shit with Alba and Isla. I'll use them. I can use them on my show. You ain't doing shit with Cedric. Hey, tell Cedric to come down here. I'll use him. I'll put him on my roster. I'll put him down here. Although
Ashante the Adonis.
Shawn Michaels got to get taxed from me. He got to get taxed from me. He put the Good Brothers in the title match in 2024. He's getting taxed for that.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Good Brothers on
Yes,
pay
nigga.
in 2024. He's getting taxed.
I mean, Tony Khan gave what's his face a fucking title, Chris Jericho.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Fuck him too. Fuck the Good Brothers. So you gotta get taxed.
Fuck him too. All right. Last category, and before we get out of here with this last category, chat, make sure to like up the stream, bro. Make sure to like the podcast.
Please.
And if you listen on Spotify and Apple Music, give us the 5 stars.
And give us your votes too, chat. Give us your
votes. Of course.
I don't want your dumbass votes. Y'all idiots.
Lou's going crazy with the ASMR right now.
I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with it. I'm sorry.
It's a great mic. Blue Yeti's fantastic.
I hate that noise, Lewis.
Cut his mic. Mitri, go to hell. Moment of the year. Moment of the year. I don't even need to say it.
For me, it's,
you know my answer.
For me, it's Sting's retirement.
Here you fucking go. Any fucking time you don't mention that, let me chill.
For me, it's Sting's retirement. That's what it is for me.
Is it Sting's retirement or is it Darby dying?
It's Sting's retirement, nigga.
Are you sure it's not Darby getting hung?
Shut up! It is Sting's retirement.
Yo.
My moment of the year. The entrance, the match, the entrance, my moment of the year. Shut your ass up.
I'm just asking if it's Sting's retirement or Darby dying, because you like both.
I do like both. But no, it's Sting's retirement for me.
That was beautiful.
Mine's is Damian Priest cashing in at WrestleMania.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it, but
Mhm.
mine's the obvious, bro. It's Cody. It's Cody winning. I don't. To me, that it's like there's a lot of great moments, but Cody at Mania is just head over heels over everything. No pun intended.
It's like
Mitri, it's moment of the year. Oh, buddy. Oh,
And this is the
buddy.
same year we saw a house burn down too.
Mo, you know what Mitri about to do? He about to cook this shit out of Cody, boy.
And guess what?
Cody.
Mitri can kiss my ass. When wrestling can make me cry, that's the answer.
You
Cody finishing the
that
story.
shit.
Listen here, bitch.
Hey, boy, I balled like a bitch when Damien cashed in. Mm-hmm.
Hey, he was crying on the podcast, bro. Like
I
Lewis got emotional, dog.
I couldn't hold myself together. Even watching it back, boy, I'm like, shit.
It's amazing.
Still
Yeah.
get chills.
That's how I feel with Cody too. Like whenever, not just the moment, but I gotta watch the whole match in its entirety. Every time it gets me.
A podcast that I'm never invited on, by the way. Y'all never had me on no name.
Bro,
We had you on one time.
We be
For like a
having
whole-
you on.
I want to. No.
We need a Cam G baby face off. That's what we need.
I lose brain cells.
The world would burn, bro.
Facts.
The world would fucking burn. But
Priest winning made me very happy though.
yeah, man. It's amazing.
Fucking I'm not gonna lie though, underrated moment. I will say we just talking strictly moment like Dom making out with Liv. Like I felt like Rhea's pain, bro. You could see it in her eyes. She was so hurt.
She sold that so well, yeah.
Like she was so hurt, bro. Like fuck. Also another great moment was Drew McIntyre finally attacking CM Punk.
Oh yeah.
Oh, on SmackDown? Oh, bro.
I'm fucking glad it happened in Chicago because I'm tired of Punk in Chicago.
Yeah, that's running to the ground. Tony
honorable
Khan ran to the
mention-
ground. Triple H does it too.
An honorable mention for me is the debut of the Wyatt Six. That initial that initial night when they they murdered everybody backstage. I thought that was a pretty cool sight to see.
Honestly, another great moment was Joe Hendry debuting NXT in the Battle Royal. That pop.
I was thinking about that earlier. Hell yeah.
That was another New Day heel turn. Man, fuck them for doing Big E like that.
I forgot. Heel of the year. That was one more category. Heel of the year. Drew McIntyre.
Heel
Drew
of the
McIntyre,
year.
easy.
Yeah, I think it's kind of Drew.
Babyface of the year, if anything. That nigga is justified in everything.
Babyface of the year is
Drew McIntyre
it's
is
Cody.
It's Cody by a country mile.
Look, no, fuck that. Babyfaces of the year. Fuck Cody. Babyfaces of the year. We have Drew McIntyre at 1. We have Hangman Page at number 2.
Blood just unyeasted the bread. We're done.
Jeez.
Are you naming all the justified heels?
Yes, because they are babyfaces.
So was Macho Man a babyface back in the day too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Are you talking about are you referencing the Mega Power storyline? Hell yeah, he's a baby face. What the fuck?
Hella. Every time I watch stuff like the build back, I'm like, nigga, what
Yeah,
the
y'all talk about Justified. Like he an OG Justified fucking heel. Like what the fuck? Hell yeah. What the fuck?
Rubbing up on Elizabeth, bro, like that nigga won't man, bro.
Yeah, nah,
Bruh,
Macho
Series-
seeing Miss Elizabeth fucking around with Hulk Hogan. Yeah, that
You just like
fuck yeah, that's justified.
nah. Survivor Series '88 was foul because Macho Man was like laid out when they were the final two. They were the sole survivors. Miss Elizabeth is checking on Savage, and here comes Hogan swooping. I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh,
Bro,
God.
he's swooping Miss yeah, like hell yeah. You might have to make a video on that. Like you got to talk about the OG Justify here. That is OG shit, bro.
That was a justified crash show. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
like
he
hell yeah, he was the fucking baby face. Fuck Hogan. The
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah, so my baby faces of the year.
racist and stealing bitches.
McIntyre. Yeah, so my baby faces of the year. It goes Drew McIntyre, it goes Hangman Page, and then goes Kevin Owens. They were baby faces this year. Them men were baby faces. Ain't do nothing wrong. Ain't tell no lies in their promos.
I really want that Kevin is right shirt. That shit is funny.
Fact.
That shit is hilarious.
Kevin is right. Yeah, damn right he's right.
Wait, Cam. If we're
Man is justified. That nigga broke into my house. Broke into my house with my daughter. in her crib, broke into my house, and you niggas still cheering that nigga? Yeah, fuck y'all.
Wait,
too.
moment of the year. It could also go to Hangman burning Swerve's childhood home.
Yeah.
That was a great moment.
And
That
then
was so
Hangman
good.
just sitting on the chair, just
With the
drinking.
beer.
Oh my god,
Legs crossed. Just
bro! If AEW did that on a constant basis, shit, man. Also, Bryan Danielson winning the AEW World Title.
Oh,
was very
yeah,
big.
Yeah,
that
yeah. I
definitely
That
can't
was
believe I forgot about
awesome.
that.
That was
yeah,
a great
yeah,
moment.
absolutely.
I got called Nerd of the Year. Mitri, you bitch of the year. Anyway.
I agree.
Oh shit!
Fuck you, nigga. Now
Oh,
what?
shit. Hey,
So,
Mitri, how the fuck was how was yesterday? How was yesterday at JC Penney, bro? Was it chaotic? Was it chaotic as fuck
JC
with
Penney
them
was
deals?
open?
Yesterday's
Yo,
is it
Mitri's fucked up.
26? No,
Mitri's fucked up.
today.
Mitri's fucked
That's
up.
crazy.
Yo.
Mitri, how was it? How was it, Mitri, today? How was it? How was it? How was
broke his leg on purpose.
Mitri? How was Mitri? How was JC Penney today with them deals, bro? Did people annoy you?
I'm sure they did, bro.
Mitri has a story every single day of somebody annoying him.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
He said I'm at Ross right now, but I've been off. Oh shit. How was it before before Christmas? How was it? Was it bad? Was it bad?
I'm sure it was. I that's why I don't go shopping during Christmas. I just don't
Was
bother.
it bad? I just go online, dog. I ain't got time for
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
can't do it. I can't do it. But I will say, so idea from Lewis that we're gonna start in the new year with next week's episode.
Huh?
We're gonna start talking about we're gonna start having our own segments on the show. We're each gonna have our own special segment every single week. We're kind of hammering out what each of our segments are. But yeah, we're gonna do that.
Yeah. So Cam, I've been trying to work into what Cam, because Cam wants to really get more into the political side of shit, like finding out contracts and shit.
You don't have to.
So that'd be his thing. Khris does a lot. He does all the watch alongs.
I'm here. What the fuck?
Nah,
Mickey,
you're not on like Khris is on, bro. Yeah, Khris could do like the 5 best matches of the week. I mean, he's watching more than like 10 hours of fucking wrestling damn near every week.
sign me up. Mo.
Mo, shit, I don't know, Mo. What the fuck you gonna do?
I think I was gonna probably talk about the storylines every week and dive into those, but I can
Oh
also
yeah, deep
figure out something.
dive, find out shit that people couldn't find out. And then me, what did I say? People to watch out for.
Yeah, something like that. We'll hammer it out, and you guys will.
Yeah,
know.
we'll worry about it, but just do that. We'll have that every week on the show. Yeah, so we'll have that every week on the show for you guys.
Big things
Absolutely.
coming in big 2025, bro.
We
Yes,
got
sir.
big things
It's gonna
popping.
be the year we hit 10K, gang.
We got big things
Yes,
popping.
sir.
Little things
Yeah,
popping.
Mo needs to buy diapers, so please subscribe. Thank you.
Oh, Mitri.
Is she
Hey,
still
man.
on formula, or are you done with formula?
Nah, mom wants to keep it for a year, which I mean that's what I did with my brother too. Well, not I, but me and
All
my
right,
mom did with
so
my brother
subscribe so that you can get formula too.
Mitri, when you gonna get your ass on this pod, bro? When you gonna get your ass
You
on
want Mitri on the pod?
too. Bro, we say outlandish shit. Mitri's the
My
king of saying
fucking
outlandish
God.
shit.
Well, you guys haven't dealt with Mitri as long as I've dealt with Mitri, okay?
I deal
I've
with
known
him enough.
I'm 21. I've known Mitri since I was 17.
Oh my lord.
So
Mitri's
do the
a different
math.
breed.
Do the math. 5 years, crazy.
Mitri's a different breed. But yeah, we're gonna bring Mitri on. We're gonna bring some more guests on the
Hell
show.
yeah.
Maybe some new guests we haven't seen on the show before. Some big names, hopefully. And yeah, we
Shit,
appreciate
bro.
the support over the year, man. It's
Yeah, this
it's
is
been
the
a fun.
last one of big 2024, bro.
Yeah, man. It's been a fun
It
time.
really has. It's been a crazy ass year.
Up and down. It's been great. It's been
Hell
great.
yeah.
Yeah. And we're about to be on episode 60. And you got Mo already got a big plan for episode 60.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know about that next week. There was something I was gonna say. Oh, yes. idea from Cam that we're actually going to do. We're probably going to start having our own another channel for the podcast where we post shorts and clips of the channel or of the podcast, which will be fun. We'll probably do a dual stream, so while we grow that, we can, and yeah. Also, No Name Wrestling Podcast also has its own YouTube channel where we're gonna start streaming from. So check that out as well.
Fuck No Name.
Fuck you.
I never get
Fuck
invited
you.
on the show. Have me on
You
the
always
show.
invited, goddammit.
Have me on
What else?
the show, guys.
Santino's gonna be on the show tomorrow on No Name. So yeah,
Word.
Yeah.
pull up for that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't
Pull
make
up.
it, but he will be there. So yeah, that's about it for me. Y'all got anything else?
We are lit. Big 2025.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, 2025. Make sure y'all pull up for the AEW World's End pay-per-view watch along this Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, with myself and Cameron, the AEW Glazer himself.
Don't even buy the show. Don't even pay for the show. Just show up for the watch along. Don't even pay for the show. Just show up for the watch.
Yeah, whether you watch the show or you just want to come and bullshit for a couple hours, either or.
Hopefully, I'll have some time to pull up too. Hopefully,
Right,
because I'm gonna be watching, so hopefully, I have some time to pull up as well. But yeah, that's it for me.
That's it for me. We'll see y'all next week. I'm out of here. Bye. Peace.
See y'all next year. Dose.
Big 2025, bro.
Peace.
Yeah.